Summon Sign is brought to you by you. If you want to learn how to support our show, go to patreon.com/laststandmedia. Hello everyone, welcome to episode 134 of Summon Sign, Last Stand Media's weekly in-depth game discussion podcast. I'm your host, as always, Brad Ellison. Joining me, I got the homie.
You already know.
Got him, dude. Mr. Cognito. Cog, what's up, dude? Good to see you.
Chilling, man, chilling. Oh man, just getting ready for the week, you know. And I got the call. I was summoned.
Yep.
I was like, yeah, I like this subject, so I was just like, oh. He picked me. He thought of me on this. I was like, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we got some fun today.
Oh, yeah. We're going to have some good fun.
Mm-hmm.
How's everything going, man? With the ILP, the Dukes?
Yes, a lot going on. We're covering a lot of games. Sadly, the games I really want to talk about, I can't talk about on Summon Side today.
Yeah, not yet.
Not yet. We're a little early, but nah, it's been a lot going on. But right now, I'm in Germany mode. To be honest with you.
Oh, yeah. Gamescom. Okay.
Gamescom. So it's really ramping up, and hotels and flights and then bro, it's crazy.
I bet it's so expensive.
Woo! Always different than Japan. You would have thought that. I was like, damn, the euro versus the dollar is something different.
Yeah.
Versus the yen.
Yeah. It's so crazy.
Yeah. So we learned about that, and then just kind of like appointments. You know the routine when you do these conventions and shows. So we're trying to like line up everything.
Do you do all the booking for you guys?
I do about 80%. I would say about I've come down to 70 and now let Addict take a little bit more pressure because it gets too much, bro.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Because you're doing like what, 4 people at least with you? Yeah.
4 people, the bookings, and then some people like, hey, we only have this time, and we only have 2 people, and you know how it goes, right? So you gotta, and then if you're not quick when the email comes in for the titles of the the companies you like. You're like, damn, like you gotta move on it. So it's one of those things where it's always stop what you're doing. Email just came in, yada, yada, yada. So we were in that mode. And then obviously just getting familiar with Germany. I've never been, so I've been taking a lot of advice from people. And then obviously a lot of people who, are going also because of us, which is kind of dope, So I'm excited. It gets hectic, the preparation, and then usually people don't realize after a convention is also the busiest time because they want content and this and so it's a lot. So we in that zone right now, man.
Yeah, they'll come knocking at your door.
Oh yeah, week. So it's been a week. Just in case things that may have slipped your mind, the stuff that you ask access for. We like to see coverage. Yeah. So I get it. The relationships. How it go. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But how you been, man? What's been going on with you?
Pretty good, dude. I've been in lock-in mode with the gym recently.
Nice. Let's go.
The gains have been happening slowly, but it's been good. I've been eating more protein, which has been a struggle. I'm not a huge eater, so it's kind of a struggle for me, but I'm finding cheats. My biggest strat now, Cog, is to put protein powder in Greek yogurt, and that's what does it for me.
Yeah, that's a game changer right there. That's a game changer. If you're in bulk mode also, that's a great one because it's Greek is really good. Also, I don't know if you're in really bulk mode. The other thing I would say is casein protein. Like not too far before bed. It's really good. It's like a slow digestive protein. So while you sleep, because basically when you're sleeping, it's like that fasting period of 8 hours. So it's kind of like slow digesting through your body. And like for people that are really, they want to bulk, they do that as well. So yeah, man. And a little creatine will help.
I have creatine. Really
All right, let's go.
Yeah. I got that. Wait, how much grams of that casein protein do you have per night?
I got what it's called, Donatize. I said it to you. I think it's about 24.
24 grams.
Yeah, I like the taste. It's like a cookies and cream. I throw that in there with a little almond milk. You know what I mean? And it's delicious, man. It's like a shake. It's like I'm cheating. I'm like, oh, this is great. You know what I'm saying? So I've been doing that for a while, man. But like when I'm in that bulk mode. But yeah, if you're trying to do, what's our goal, sir? What are we trying to do?
Just bulking more. I'm not like I want to get this certain weight or anything like that. Okay. I'm just going.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right, we could slow down a little bit. But I gotta be careful, man.
All right,
like the caffeine in the pre-workouts, they're kind of messing me up. I gotta be careful.
Gotta be careful.
Like yesterday I was doing hip thrusts, and I almost passed out.
Oh no!
I was like, okay, dude, gotta chill out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna step back from that stuff. So,
do you attribute it to the caffeine per se, or like just too much, or like
it could have been just me pushing too hard?
Okay,
but I felt a little more pepped than usual, I guess.
Gotcha.
So I'm like, all right, maybe I should just like not do that for a little bit. We'll see how the future workouts go without it. I'm gonna try to do without any pre-workout or whatever.
Yeah, see how your body feels. For me, I was like, when it's older, it's tougher. I'm always, tired, or sometimes I need that little, you know what I'm saying?
No, I get it, dude. Yeah.
So it's tough, but I understand. Like, I mean, if you could do it without it, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Is yours, just a quick question, is yours like a base pre-workout, or does it have like the beta-alanine where it makes you like tingle and all that stuff?
It doesn't have that kind of stuff.
Okay.
It doesn't have anything like that. And like, I've tried other things. Like, I had coffee one time before, and that did not work out well for me at all. I was like, this sucks. I can never do this again.
I can't do coffee. Is just, that's laxative for me. Like, I just like literally an hour later, I'm like 30 minutes later, I'm like, I gotta go.
I think the strat for me right now is Cog is I'm going to try to have no caffeine most of the time, but occasionally maybe have a little bit here and there. Just not every day. I don't want it being an everyday kind of thing, maybe. Like, caffeine's fine, but I think I was just having too much all around, too much throughout the day.
Good point. Yeah.
Because, we're like, of the mindset of like a teenager still, where it's just like, oh yeah, gamer time, caffeine time, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. It's definitely something I got to work on too. So for me, it's more podcasts, because like it helps with my energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, it does help a lot.
I podcast almost every day, so I'm like, I am drinking a lot of caffeine. If you really analyze it. So I'm trying to make a constant effort to not, especially on the days I'm not podcasting, not doing other stuff, to like eliminate it, because it could get too much.
Yeah, and I haven't walked in like 4 or 5 days, and I usually walk every day, and that helps a lot, I think. So I got to get back on that stuff, because I'm getting old too, and that's just what happens when you get older.
The big 30. What? I remember those days. What you got?
I'm 39.
Oh, you coming up on the phone? Yes, you were coming up on the. Yes, let's go. Yeah.
I'm on status for sure right now.
Here we go, back. So here's the thing, Brad. Like, this is when things. 40 is when maintenance mode happens, bro. Bro, you're gonna be like, why is this not working anymore? Like, why is this like body parts just want to act up for no reason?
Yeah.
Like, that's maintenance mode, and staying on top of it, because little nagging things can progress into serious things. And it's like,
if you're not careful about it.
You seem like a guy that's always,
Yeah. I'm pretty good about like keeping an eye on things and checkups and all that kind of stuff.
For sure.
I will say though, tonight,
what's up?
Or I woke up at 3 a.m. And I was like, what the fuck? And my eye was just very dry and pain, like sore pain. I was like, what's happening?
Oh no.
And I was like, is it my like a fan or something like that? Or is an allergy kicking up going on there? But I put in some eye drops.
Okay.
Had a ibuprofen.
Okay.
And it's still lingering a little bit, but I'm way better now than I was earlier. Okay. This has happened to me before, so I think it's an allergy thing occasionally.
Okay.
Like, everyone in my family has allergies.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it's just probably one of those things, but it's just extremely annoying.
Yeah. No, stay on top of it though. Like I said, little things transform into bigger things. Yeah. So stay on top of it for sure.
Yeah. But I don't know. I guess it's not really anything surprising or new for me. Luckily, I don't have it. Like, my brother has allergies way worse than I do, so I lucked out on that side. But it is what it is.
Yeah, allergies
when you get old, get ready, everybody. All you young bucks listening, it gets worse. It gets worse.
What it is. It gets worse. But once you hit 40, woo,
you're on Duke with Maddie. That's still innocent young boy.
Oh yes,
he's
has
like,
no
I'm
idea.
30.
He's like, I pull my muscle and I don't know what to do.
I
was like, the good old days when you just move a certain way and something happens and you're like, bro. I remember when I was starting to get 30, like I would get like what you call it, like the Charlie horses. I'm like, why am I just getting...
dude. Bro, it's been a while since I've had one, but those suck bad.
And they wake you up out your sleep. And I was like, okay, I think what it is, I don't have a lot of electrolytes in my body. I started working on having bananas, and then sometimes even like a little Gatorade and stuff like that every now and then. But yeah, then that helped. And I'm like, okay, I'm noticing going. It's your body talking to you, telling you you're not doing something completely right, and we just want to let you know. So those
I'm
are
getting
things.
the point where I'm like, okay, I got to stretch more certain areas. Like sometimes when I like bend down or like move really kind of unusual, I'll feel it like kind of in my traps up here or something like that. I'm like, okay, dude. All right, dude. Gotta be a little more careful now. But I will say, stronger than I've ever been in my entire life right now.
Let's go.
So that's good.
I like that. We got to see bulk and Brad. That's what
bulk and more. About. I'm not trying to get like.
You ain't on there. Say, excuse me, Brad, can you tell me where the bus is? The bus is right over there.
I'm not hitting those yet.
You ain't there yet? You ain't there for the bus directions.
I'm not going like over there or anything like that. We're getting or like hit him with like a little like that or some shit. Get one of those.
You stupid. I feel you though. I feel you gotta. Yo, excuse me. I think it's over. I like when big dudes get big for the first time and they don't know how to act. And then you know when dudes is feeling themselves, it's the walk.
Oh,
you always see the dudes with the extra, and I'm like, bro, I understand you've been going, yeah. I hate them dudes at the gym. I'll be like, bro, I get it. You got your gains. You feeling yourself, but you ain't got to do all this. Like, you doing too much, bro. It's funny, though. You got to, like, because you can tell, like, they're so proud.
Yeah, dude. Well, it's like when you get that pump going, you got, like, a nice pump, dude. You feel like a Super Saiyan.
Hell yeah.
Like, the veins are popping.
Hell yeah.
Muscles are bulking. Yeah. You're like,
feel yourself. Hell yeah. Because you see your body transform in front of your eyes. You're like, you see what the physicality, the physique is capable of. And it is dope to see. It's just the young ones, they kill me because they're so arrogant, and it's hilarious to me. Like, I'm really funny. I remember that.
Yeah. When the older guys, headphones on, head down.
Head down. That's it. Yep. Straight to work.
I'm locked in. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I don't give a shit about anything else.
Just I'm not here. I get mad when dudes talk to me. I'll be like, oh my God, all right, yeah, man, all right, cool, all right, thanks, bro. Like, dudes be what? Yo, nice shirt, nice. All right, man, thank you, brother. And then they just stare, and now it takes me out of my set. I'm losing my pump. I'm like, bruh, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be rude. That's why a lot of times, of course, I'll have my joints in blasted, so I can't hear you. Like, you literally gotta like physically tap me because I'm like, yo, bro, I can't, because otherwise people want to have full-on conversations about life while I'm working out.
I don't mind talking occasionally, but like, if someone tries to talk to me during a set, then I'm like, hold on, just wait, kind of thing like that. Wait till I'm done with the set. I'm like lifting some heavy ass weight. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking hurt myself if you keep talking to me.
Bro, it's etiquette. It's a certain etiquette that is required, especially during set. Like, that's a no-no, in my opinion. Like, you finish, or you like, hey, brother, how many you got? Because I want to, jump. That's different. I'm like, yeah, brother, I got you. Or, hey, yo, jump in is cool.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I don't mind the work-ins. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't mind the work-in, but it's just the guys that, like, they really excited, they want to talk, and I'm just like, all right, bro. And I'll try to keep it short and respectful, but then it's like, okay, I got to go, bro.
Yeah, but like, you and me are the same kind of boat. We're wearing like gamer shirts and all that kind of stuff. So people are always like, dude, nice shirt. Yeah. Like, I was wearing my Final Fantasy VII Remake shirt one time, and this guy was like, dude, nice shirt. And he goes, look what I'm listening to. And he holds up his like phone, and he's listening to When Winged Angel while he's working out.
Fire! We're going to talk about that today.
I was like, holy moly, this guy's insane right now. Yeah.
Now, I've never encountered that. That's fire. I've never encountered someone that's like a gamer as far as music is concerned. I've always got the gamers. Like, I'll get the OGs. I'll wear like a Sega or an Atari hat. Yeah. And the OGs are coming to be like, yo, nice hat or whatever. You wear a shirt that maybe a gamer. But I guess my gym, I'm Jersey. These are just hardcore suns out, guns out.
Oh, okay. So
they ain't really no gamers where I'm at for whatever reason at my gym. So it's kind of cool that you got to experience that.
Yeah, my gym's much more, it's a big gym. It's not as like, I've seen your gym and I know exactly what the vibe and that kind of gym brings. It's like all business,
bro,
dudes that are into super working out. My gym gets people of all skill levels and whatever people who have been there. So it's cool. I get a lot of, guys are just working out earlier on and stuff like that. You got some really jacked dudes though. Don't get me wrong.
Big ones. Hell yeah.
You got some big boys. Absolutely. But mostly gym has been very good. I haven't had any problems really. Nice. I haven't had to say anything to anyone. Thank God. I don't want to be that guy, but I will be that guy if you're being annoying.
What you do? What's the Brad move? Let me hear it.
Bro, if you don't at least like rack your weights or something like that to like a reasonable level, like if you're leaving 4 fucking plates on each side of a barbell
and go walk off from the machine,
just bounce. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem.
That's a problem. They're very strict on my gym about that. They hate that. Like you get thrown out my gym if you do that. Like it's
that's
a rule
awesome.
on the wall. I love that. And they like the old manager, he would come down, he would hunt you down. It would be like a Gestapo, like you didn't rack your weights, bro. Like I loved it. I was like, oh, this is the gym for me. Like I was like, oh, this is great stuff. The worst though offenders are the guys who try to commandeer multiple machines.
Oh my God. One machine at a time, dude. Bro. One at a time. You don't need to set up your little fort, your little shop going on here. 3 machines. You put your jacket on one thing, put your bag on another. Don't do that, man. Yeah, don't do that. You do one at a time.
Bro, I'll jump right in there, John. Like, and then I'll start working out. And he'd be like, oh, bro. I was like, oh, yeah, how many you got? Okay, because I'm working in. Because, bro, you cannot commandeer.
You can't just do that, man.
Of the machines here. Like, nah, bro. I agree.
One machine at a time. So have good gym etiquette, everybody.
Good. Yeah, have good gym etiquette. That's a fact.
Yeah. Get your asses in there. All right.
Yes.
I know it's intimidating, but it's all good. No one's judging you.
Exactly.
Everyone's there to get better.
Absolutely, brother. You already know.
All right. Hey, this is a video game podcast, everyone, just in case you didn't know. If you want to check us out and support us, go to patreon.com/laststandmedia. You can get early ad-free access to all of our shows, including Defining Duke with Cog here and Maddie. Oh, man. That's always a fun show.
Which you are banned. Which you are temporarily banned.
It's crazy how there is literally something every week, I feel like, for that company. Just something. At least, like, just a little tidbit here and there, a little sprinkle of some sort of drama, something. Every week. It's good content. I'm like jealous, dude. I wish Nintendo was like that.
Bro, that's why I say I tell Maddie, I'm like, bro, we gotta be thankful. Xbox gives us something to talk about every week. Yeah. Week, bro. It's always something good, bad, and different.
Yeah. It's frustrating. Like Nintendo, I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, it's just being you're not doing anything crazy yet. Let's go. Let's get something. Let's get something, guys.
Fair enough.
Also, if you want some merch, go to laststandmedia.store. Micah will send it to you from the Moriarty household. So help them empty the house, get some space freed up.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Finding Duke shirt on there as well. And a Summon Sign one. So if you want to support us, you can there as well. Pair of shoes wrote in, said, yo, Ellis, the Brad gun, and the altars last bearable. Cog gets sent on special missions due to the new ninja profession. I almost wrote ninjutsu. The only twist is that both of you have to choose his weapons. You have to choose one legit weapon and one detrimental weapon. Think nunchucks, but also having to carry around a pool fun noodle. What would you choose for him? Keep in mind, he is being sent to infiltrate the new Xbox headquarters to confiscate Asha Sharma's top secret Xbox files. Stay cool, everyone, and hope you all have a fantastic week. Actually, it's Xbox in all caps now.
Yes. All caps.
You gotta make you remember that. It's much more intense now.
Exactly. Super intense now.
Yeah. All right, Cog, we got to pick your one legit ninja weapon, one bad ninja weapon.
All right, legit. So as a resident ninja fan, you know, I mean, you can't go wrong with the traditional katana. Obviously, your main sword, your stuff like that. But I'm like remember Tenshu? I'm a caltrops guy. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like leap all that.
You want that as your main weapon?
But remember, we're infiltrating. This is
that's true. You're infiltrating.
Right? Remember, people don't realize that jitsu is really the art of stealth, not being seen, going in. So we don't want the confrontation. We're trying to avoid. So we want our little puffs of smokes. We want little caltrops in case people are chasing and following us.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Kind of. So that's the vibe I'm in. You know what I'm saying? I'm sneaking in. I'm being stealthily kind of thing. So, but what are you thinking? What do you think?
I was thinking for you, Tonfas.
Ooh, those are fire. I like
yeah, basically those batons you kind of hold like that. I can see that.
Hell yeah, Tonfas are fire. I haven't heard that.
Emphasizing those forearms right there too.
Oh, baby, let's go.
Yeah. That could be fun. I think the caltrops is very funny though. I like that. I mean, you kind of sold me on it because you're saying you want to avoid all confrontation pretty much.
I'm sticking to the mission. They said we got to infiltrate Asha's thing. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be stealthy, you know?
I think one the other, like the detrimental thing we could do, I guess. You want to be stealthy, stealth games, distractions. Kazoo. You use a kazoo to maybe lure someone somewhere, a guard. I think
get
that would
them
be
off the
one.
patrol pattern.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right, I like that. The wild ass kazoo was kind of funny. Ninja with a kazoo was hilarious to me. But yeah, it'll work with detriment because it's funny. It's loud, and people gonna be like, "What the hell is that?"
Yeah, exactly.
Go towards the noise.
Exactly.
Yeah, throw them off. Facts.
Oh man, I wonder who's guarding. So I guess it'd be Asha guarding the Xbox secret files. Her top secret files, yeah. Asha, you gotta go through Booty.
Gotta get past Ball's in there. I'm saying we gotta see Greenie at the front desk. You know what I'm saying? We gotta stick past marketing. We gotta get through, man. We gotta get to those files.
Okay, yeah. I believe it though. I believe it could happen.
No doubt.
All right, Cog. So originally on the show we were going to have Marco Meatball, but unfortunately he had to cancel. He has other things that came up. So we'll try to get him on in the future though. But for that episode, we were going to have a segment breaking down, since Marco is a big music guy, and I knew Cog was as well. So I got Cog on originally as well because we were talking about music. We had a thing going on where we were going to list our top 5 gaming soundtracks. And I was like, Cog, we got to do it anyway still. You know?
Hell yeah.
Because this is just too enticing. I don't think we've ever done something like this on the show, gaming soundtracks wise. So,
hell yeah.
And I know Cog, like I said, is the big music guy. So I was dying to know what he would pick. Because sometimes he throws out like curveballs to me, like he's jamming to the Shinobi Genesis soundtrack and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, this guy's been around the block for a while. He knows.
Yes, sir.
So we will do first, I guess, Cog. We can do some honorable mentions if you want.
Yes.
Because there's too many.
It's too many.
I was saying to Cog before we started recording, I was like, I was looking at my list and I was like, constantly just trying to decide if I wanted to flip things around or not. Maybe move some stuff, bump it up, bump it down. There's just too much.
It's too much.
And I'm looking at my honorable mentions, and these were literally things I wrote down in like 15 seconds. I just thought of them really quickly. I didn't think too deeply about it. But I was like, man, there's just so much good shit already. So
much.
Cog, let's just do some honorable mentions first. Let's hear what you got.
All right. This is tough because it's almost going to sound sacrilegious to have this as an honorable mention.
It's fine. There's too much good stuff.
It's too much good stuff. But I said I cannot do this show with Brad and not mention, especially playing Halo campaign right now, like Halo's theme and that soundtrack. I'm a big proponent. You're going to see consistently of like, usually a good sign for a soundtrack is like when the title screen has something so gripping and amazing. And I remember hearing those Gregorian chants. I'm
very
like,
iconic.
What the hell is this? Like my young gamer brain wasn't ready for this level, of fidelity and sound, kind of thing. And obviously, the classic Halo themes.
Yeah, it is good.
Bro, so it's iconic. I want to shout them out. Are we doing back and forth, or you want me to keep going?
We can do back and forth.
Yeah, let's do back and forth. Let's do back and forth. Yeah. So what you guys are honorable mention?
First one I have written here is Persona 5.
Ooh.
Have you listened to the soundtrack at all, Cog?
Yes, I have.
Very jazzy, very upbeat.
Yes.
Under the Mask is like one of the best gaming songs like ever. I just love that song. It relaxes me all the time. It's like the perfect song for exactly what you're doing in that game.
Oh yeah.
Just chilling out in your little room and all that kind of stuff. All the tracks in this song have a vibe. And I love it. I think it's so good. I do listen to the soundtrack occasionally. Just throw it on. All of these things on my list, I'm like, I listen to these just on the like just freely. Consistent. So that's how you make it past my call. But yeah, Persona 5, incredible soundtrack. Persona, you guys know, of course, always have good music since 3 onward, especially. I don't know about 2 and 1. I don't have a lot of experience with them. But 3, 4, 5, incredible soundtracks, all with their own vibe, style of music they go for. And 5 really goes for like this more jazzy kind of upbeat vibe that I really like. Like 3 has more of kind of like a hip hop vibe. 4 is like idol vibe, I would say, like Japanese idol vibe. And 5 just superb. Chef's Kiss. Check it out if you haven't heard it.
Hell yeah. Absolutely.
All right.
What
you got?
So for another honorable mention, I want to shout out the legendary Einon Zur. You know what I'm saying? He is a person, like I said, obviously, when I hum the Starfield themes, so that obviously in Fallout, those kind of things, like there's a lot that he's done, and it's very what I consider his stuff like mood. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
You know what I mean? Not necessarily like,
I know
that
what you're saying.
beat was hot. You know what I'm saying? But he's very, it's everything about like when I play Starfield or you play Fallout games, you play like it's very mood and environment based kind of thing. And they're ambient almost in a way. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, for sure. Gotta shout him out. Legend. Yeah. And yeah, he's been doing it a long time. And again, another theme, amazing title screen tracks to really grip you about what you're about to play, and that's why I love this stuff so much.
So, how many he did Starfield? He's done many of the Elder Scrolls games, right?
Am I thinking of the right guy? Okay, yeah, I think because I always confuse it. It's him. I know who you talk about, and then there's if Batty was here, he'd be strangling me right now. I believe the other guy is James Sewell, who does like the like he did Oblivion's theme.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, kind of thing. So I trust me, I used to get them confused. I'll be like, so they're in the same pocket and they all kind of do the same thing. But like, yeah, I wanted to shout, Einon specifically because his resume is even bigger than what I'm giving credit for. Just the stuff that I've come in contact with him and what I've known him for is really cool. So yeah, I wanted to shout about that.
Okay. Next for me.
Yes, what you got?
This one felt bad to cut.
All right,
what you got? I was like, Nier Automata.
Oh, that's your game.
Yeah, Nier Automata is a very special game, especially if you don't know anything about it. If you go into that game blind, it's an old game at this point. It's been talked about to death. Everyone loves it, me included. But this soundtrack is so melancholic, but it's weird. So it's very like kind of sad sounding, but you can see the beauty in it at the same time. I guess it's kind of like a thing with Nier, the game itself. It's like there's a lot of depressing ass shit.
Yep.
There's a lot of like beauty and things that make me happy when I just think about it. It's really weird. This whole soundtrack makes me feel, when I first heard it, it made me feel nostalgic somehow the first time I heard it. It just gives me that sensation of something like that. Like you feel good and happy, but there is like some sort of lingering sadness the entire way throughout.
Hell yeah.
And I think that is just the game itself and the soundtrack like perfectly encapsulates that entire feeling. And there are just, I forgot who the singer is on this, but there are just gorgeous vocals on the soundtrack too. It's incredible. Highly recommend it. Obviously play the game if you haven't as well, because it ties in, it works super well into the game.
Salute. Yeah, I think I was just looking through my honorable mentions right now because everything now was pretty much ready to get into it. Yeah. But there's like a couple of games, but I don't know if they like worthy of that. Like now I'm gonna make my cuts now. I'm gonna get into my list because my list is different. You're gonna see. But that's probably the last of my honorable mention because my main you're gonna see it's very more intricate.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's probably the last of my honorable.
Okay. I have some where I'll just rapid fire them. Yeah, but I will say on my list, I only have one per franchise game. I don't have like multiple franchises or games from a franchise. So I got to make some cuts. Okay. But I'll list them here.
Okay.
Chrono Cross right away. Banger soundtrack. Banger. Gameplay, game wise, I don't like as much as Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, Trigger's the GOAT.
But banger soundtrack once again, though. Incredible.
Chrono Cross, okay.
Final Fantasy IX, my second favorite Final Fantasy. Incredible soundtrack. Of course, your boy out there, Uematsu making that.
Salute.
Final Fantasy 14, not Uematsu so much, but other great people like Sokan on there. Super Mario 64, love that fucking soundtrack.
Of course.
That soundtrack goes hard. Super Mario Galaxy as well. Dragon Quest VIII, my beloved. I keep the CD of that in my car, and that's the only CD I have in my car.
Okay.
Is that soundtrack. That's the only one.
All right.
Katamari Damacy. Incredible soundtrack that takes that game to a whole nother level. Incredibly diverse as well. And finally, I just wrote Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, 3.
Okay. No, I get that. That's okay.
All great. All great.
All right. I just thought of a few real quick.
Rapid fire. Go for it.
All right, because now you got the synopsis. Fire it. All right. I would say because this is a second kid getting into me. The Phantasy Star. Phantasy Star 2. Oh my God, I love Phantasy Star, and it is some of the best boss music encounters when you fight Dark Force. I forgot about that. That was huge to me. Going back to my Sega arcade days, I would say surprisingly like Outrun and Hang On. Outrun specifically was the first game where I ever seen you actually change the music in a game, and the soundtrack, what is it, musical sound shower is one of that's goated. That track is like it's a happy Caribbean kind of thing going on. It's a vibe. So shout out to Outrun, and of course Arcade Shinobi. I'm still to this day trying to find that composer. He's very anonymous. I mean, he's done other things, but he did stuff with the Sister 61. But that particular tracks on that game, especially stage 3, the boss stage, and the first stage, iconic. The only person I've seen remixed it is T. Lopes, who did Art of Vengeance. But like, I would love to like, if anyone has ever like interviewed Foul, I've never like. Is this man still alive? Like I would love to know the history of the Arcade Shinobi's soundtrack, because it is dope, and they had that sound chip rock. I still don't know how they were able to get that good sound out of that that board back there. But yeah, so shout out to them for sure. I want to shout those honorable mentions out.
All right, let's do number 5, Cog. Let's start with you as well. Let's keep it going.
Let's go. All right, so this one obviously is going for everyone. Should be on everyone's list, but it's the newcomer. It's the newcomer, and it's just too impactful with Expedition 33. It just, it's funny because I know we're supposed to have Marco on. I was going to talk to him about it because I see the video of his in reference to it. And he kind of spoke to the same emotions I did. I think for me though, it's different. The track everyone I think likes is like, I know what everyone else likes. For me, it's the Gustav track. The Gustav track is a very somber theme, and you feel a lot of that motif throughout the beginning of the game. You see these little snippets of it, and it reminds me of the Grammage. It reminds me of how sad this world is. Kind of what you alluded to earlier. Like, there's a little bit of hope, but this is a really dark world, and I love that theme. So yeah, Expedition 33 with that, and then I would say, like I said, this is going to be a franchise because I'm with them. You know what I'm saying? I would say, obviously, the Alicia title screen, amazing. We know what that is. You know how you booted that up. And funny one that people don't talk about is the Lumiere. It's called In Lumiere's Name. So it's whenever you fight the mimes. That's a jazz. That's a vibe. That beat when you fight the vibes, they come out. Yo, that joy is dope, man. So yeah, I want to shout them out. That game. Wow, I know Addict likes there's one when you return back to Lumiere towards the end of the game. That's sick. Obviously, everyone likes the world map. I mean, it's just so much, right? That but it's. You can't, whatever Lorian's, just the fact that they found this guy to start, and then the singer, she's, oh my God.
Like, she's great.
She's amazing. Like, I get emotional when I hear her sing all the time. It's amazing. So yeah, Expedition 33 is goated in this short time, and it's on my number 5, so to speak, list.
Yeah, I wonder about like their next game, which I assume will be Clair Obscur something. It'll be like their version of Final Fantasy is my guess. If the soundtrack will kind of have like the same vibe. Like the soundtrack for this game, from what I recall, is like very like strings, orchestral, and with like the singer stuff like that. I wonder if they'll do that same kind of vibe again, or if he'll like really switch it up. I'm not really sure. Hard to say, but it is exciting.
Yeah.
Very, very exciting.
They're in an interesting spot to see where they go with it. Yeah, because I mean, it's one of the most amazing debuts. Like, I almost feel bad for them. The pressure that the bar has been set so high.
Yeah.
Can they realistically even match what they've already done? Because it's that amazing.
Yeah. All right. For me, number 5.
What you got?
Ocarina of Time.
Of course.
An iconic soundtrack that lives rent-free in many people's heads, including mine. Of course, composed by Koji Kondo, who made the Mario theme. He's back.
Woo!
And making more iconic songs that still live throughout the Zelda franchise today. The title theme, if you remember, the beginning, the opening with Link riding on his horse with Epona.
Oh yeah.
The moon coming up. The ocarina comes in. Oh my god. What a title screen.
Sick.
Of course, Zelda's theme, iconic as well.
Hell yeah.
Lon Ranch. Yep. Lost Woods, a fan favorite from everybody. Gerudo Valley, kicking that little Spanish guitar going in there.
Spanish joint, yeah, that was fire. Yeah. That was fire. I like that.
Zora's Domain, incredible song as well. Just perfect music for every single area. Perfectly captures the vibe of it and sells it and just enhances everything. There is nothing negative about the soundtrack. It does everything exactly as it should in this game. Of course, it's not as sophisticated as a lot of other songs because it's made on N64 cartridge. But for how good the songs are on that thing is incredible. And just how, if you play these songs to people now, instantly recognizable, you're gonna have grown ass men shedding tears.
Oh, that's definitely grown man tears on that for sure. What?
Yeah,
Ocarina, bro.
You're done.
Hell yeah.
All right. Yeah. Number 4, Cog. What do you got?
4, bro. I think you'll appreciate this.
Okay.
Final Fantasy 7.
Oh, yes,
Final
I
Fantasy
do.
7, yeah, man, bro. I'll never forget. First, let's start early. Let the battles begin. That goes so hard, and I like the. It gives like that's me doing the summon. I'm like, oh, I basically it's giving you hope. You're about to unleash all your powerful stuff to fight whatever you're fighting because you're in it. I love that theme. Let the battles begin is to me beating the odds. And it reminds me of doing a summon for the first time. And my little Cog's mind was blown. I'm like, video games can do this?
Yeah.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We're older, so it's hard to emphasize how mind-blowing visually that game was when it came out.
What? People have no idea. I told you, it made my hardcore dude bros who all they played was Madden. And, they were like, what's that? They wanted to know what a JRPG was. They wanted to play that. Yeah. So I want to say Let the Battles Begin. Come on. I mean, One Winged Angel. Come on.
Oh, yeah. Just incredible. Incredible.
I was like, what is going on? And his name is in the song. Sephiroth's name is in the song. Bro, the build-up, the orchestra, it's just so much going on. And what's my band name? Nobu. Oh my God.
Uematsu.
Legendary. You know what I'm saying? Uematsu. That is one of the most iconic boss themes I've ever heard. Yeah. For sure. And then I want to give an honorable mention as far as Final Fantasy VII being wearing that pocket with the remake. There's a track that I don't get a lot of attention that I love. So if Part 1 remake, Corneo's Coliseum. It's you kind of waiting before you go in, and you're staging.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it goes so hard. That beat right there. Yeah, put in Corneo Coliseum, y'all. Listen to that track. It goes super hard. And then there's one that when they're in the underground, remember, you keep bumping into those dudes. You know those goons? You know the goons.
I know the goons. Yeah.
They're clowns. And we always wreck them every time.
Yes.
But but leading that domain area where they are underground. So when you first encounter, there's a theme.
I know exactly what you're talking about, but I don't know what it's called. But it's
got scratching and remixing and stuff going on.
Dude, those soundtracks are so good, man.
Bro, that joint is a vibe, son. So yeah, man, that whatever that theme is, it goes so hard. Yeah,
there it is.
Let's go. Hell yeah. So yeah, I want to give Final Fantasy VII all the praise. There's more tracks, obviously. Yeah. But I'll just talk the ones that kind of, for whatever reason, always. And also, even the Mako reactor, just
oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, when you going deeper, and it's a very ominous.
Unsettling.
Yeah, it's unsettling. I'm like, oh, what's about to happen? You know what I'm saying?
You're tense.
Yeah, it's very tense. Yes, because the Merc, you don't know what's going on. Barrett's there. I love it. So salute to Final Fantasy VII. That's definitely on the list.
All right. I love that pick.
Let's go.
Number 4 for me. Chrono Trigger.
Oh, golden. Ibantis would love you right now.
Yasunori Mitsuda, composer. I brought up Chrono Cross earlier. The Chrono Trigger soundtrack is... when I think about it, I'm like, this is like literally perfect. It's like you have done incredible work. And I'm going to get right here. I love the SNES sound chip or whatever they had in that thing.
Yes, it's one of the best sound chips
so ever. Good. So good. I always made fun of the Sega one compared to it. Shout out to Streets of Rage, though. They can do some good shit. I'm not saying there's some great Sega tracks.
Bro,
don't get me wrong.
You talking real console war, 16-bit console war stuff, but you preach it to the soul because real ones know. Any Sega kid would admit it. When we heard the SNES sound chip, we were like, our chip don't sound like that.
Yeah.
Was like, that's
the fart box on the Genesis, Everything is that.
It was rough. Only a few was able to maximize a little bit, but on their best day, a true Sega kid will admit the SNES sound chip was just next level.
But I was like thinking about it last night, and I was just looking, or I was like on YouTube, just kind of flipping through the soundtrack, and I was like, the main theme, a banger, immediately right off the bat, just the gate sets the tone for that game. It just screams that main theme to me, Cog, adventure. Yeah. And I'm like, this is exactly what you need to do at the beginning of that game. Peaceful Days, of course. Memories of Green, the wind scene. Secrets of the Forest I love as well. Frog's theme. Frog's my boy. Yeah, holding up the sword and all that shit. Dude, that gets me hyped.
Woo! Let's go.
The Trial, when you're, of course, going through the trial, and the music that's playing there is so good. I wrote this twice. I wrote, this song is the GOAT probably for Chrono Trigger. Corridors of Time. I wrote Corridors of Time, then I wrote it again, and I wrote it in all caps for some reason. But Corridors of Time is like, if I'm going to show someone a song from Chrono Trigger, I'd put this on. Especially when this song plays in the game. It's kind of like a feeling you haven't gotten throughout the entire thing. Like this vast feeling of wonder. It feels like, it's like those moments in games when you step out, like let's say Breath of the Wild, you walk out, finally get out of the shrine, you see all of Hyrule, you're like, whoa. Hell yeah. That everyone likes to do. It's like the Vault 101 moment for a lot of people and stuff like that. 100%.
Yes.
But just this Chrono Trigger moment. And this is like a Super Nintendo game where you just see the landscape and where you're at, you're like, whoa, this is crazy. And this song's playing. I'm getting like chills just thinking about it. It's so incredible. Put this. This makes me mad when I just think about Chrono Trigger. Just how is there not like a proper port for this on everything?
Bro, that's what I'm waiting for. I told you about. I'm like, when are they porting your drink? Because I don't want to play. You know what I'm saying? I want them to really focus on it. You guys are the most ravenous fans, and I'm like, why is it dishonored? You know what I mean? Like, it's just
it's frustrating.
The Chrono Trigger fans go so hard, and it's just so frustrating. Is it a license? Like, what is the issue?
I think that might be some of it because I believe Toei is involved because of Akira Toriyama, who did, of course, all the character design stuff like that. So I think that could be a thing. There is a PC port of the game, which is okay. Yeah. Okay. So I mean, I've played through it, and it's fine. But it does annoy me that Chrono Trigger is not available on everything because a lot of people haven't played it, and it's just like such a beloved game. It's such a brisk RPG as well. It's a shorter one, but it feels extremely complete and satisfying when you get it. Incredible game. The Dream Team, it had why can't I think of all the guys' names? But it was like a collaboration. I think I'm going to look this up just because I don't want to be like someone. This was this. So I'm going to look at this really quick before I forget it all.
Absolutely. Professional podcast is what we do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So I just want to make sure it's the people I'm thinking of.
Absolutely.
Okay. Hironobu Sakaguchi. I was thinking of that, right? Creator of Final Fantasy. Yuji Horii, the creator of Dragon Quest. And Akira Toriyama, creator of Dragon Ball. Back then.
back then. That's luminaries getting together to do something special.
So you got 3 goats right away teaming up to make a dream project. And it lived up to the hype. So what else can I say, man? It's just a timeless classic.
Hell yeah. That's sick. No, I love it. I mean, it's a great choice. Can't deny that one. It's impactful. For me, we up to 3 now, right?
Yes, 3.
Right, so 3, this is, again, no surprise for those who know me, the Destiny series, bro.
Destiny.
Yeah.
You like
Destiny,
that Paul McCartney song?
Listen, Paul McCartney listen, I got to give Paul McCartney. He goes hard. I got to shout out to him and Marty McDonald. You know what I'm saying? O'Donnell, again, the music of the spheres. As a person who loves space, a person who loves the idea of the great frontier, what's out there kind of energy, it did give that sense of wonder, like, okay, what is happening out there? But then you had specific theme stuff like the Cabal Stomp and stuff like that for certain planets to give you an idea of each race, your faction, right? Kind of thing. But I have to admit, this is going to sound controversial because I know Marty's beloved and he's a legend. But I'm more of a Michael Salvatore, Sky Lewin Destiny 2 guys. And I feel they, in my humble opinion, again, those are classics what Marty did. But Destiny 2 soundtracks, man, there are some, I will say this. Marty may have the better collection as an album. But as far as individual tracks throughout the history of Destiny since, I feel that they's got stuff that Marty can't mess with. So the ones that stand out for me, for those who know, it's called Deep Stone Lullaby. This is one of the most beautiful tracks. You're in the Deep Stone Crypt raid. You just fight this crazy encounter. You come out the raid, and the whole theme is you're in this space station, right? You step out into space. The game goes into space, and it is the most beautiful, emotional track I have heard where you feel something. It is gorgeous. Like this track.
Is a classy joint. I'm listening to
Deep Stone Lullaby takes you somewhere. And it's again, one of the most special things. One of my personal favorites. A lot of this is raid themed, you're going to see, because the raids really take a lot out of you.
Yeah.
So you appreciate it more. It's called, the name of it's called The Shell of What's Been. And you fought this dragon, her name is Riven, and you've killed the dragon, and now you come out with the heart. And the mission's not over. You thought you slayed the great beast, but it's not over. You got to escape with this beating heart. And it's this really tense ramp up guitar riff kind of dun 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 dun. My Destiny fans, y'all know what I'm talking about. And it goes so hard. Like, that's what, and then, like I said, Destiny's giving me a lot of rock vibes too, or certain things, you know what I'm saying? So you got that. I would have to say Shadow Thief is up there, a very classic theme. And for my hardcore, really super rock, it's called Sepix Redux. Ebontis, if you're listening, I know this is your favorite track. Bro, again, just energetic. Balls to the wall. We're fighting, you know what I'm saying? This crazy, fallen scepter thing. Bro, Destiny has so many. And then just sitting in space and the title screen, the somber stuff from Destiny 2's campaign. I could go on about Destiny, but that's the reason why it hurts so much that it's gone. You know what I'm saying? Because this is going around really corny, but I could listen to Destiny music and it'll take me exactly to the place, what I was doing, the encounter I was at, and I'll get emotional. I'll tear up. Like, that's the power of Destiny's music. And I'm just like, God damn it. like you sit there, you're like, man, this is special right here.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what it is. That's how important Destiny is.
Man. That's good.
Hell yeah.
All right. 3 for me.
Let's go.
Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
Oh, Salva, love you right now.
Class.
Yes.
Etiquette.
Woo!
A higher standard. This makes me feel like an aristocrat when I listen to this.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Dance of Gold is a song early on in the game, and it is just, you are in this like laboratory kind of thing going on in Dracula's laboratory, going in there. The game starts off rocking. If you remember the beginning of the game. Have you played through Symphony of the Night?
I have. I was forced.
Okay, you're forced to
solve. He was like, "Stop playing all of that. You need to play it." I'm like, "All right, bro." I was like, "Oh my god, this is beautiful."
Yes, it is a beautiful game.
Beautiful, absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
But the game begins. You bust in Dracula's castle with Alucard. You are just chopping dudes down. There's like a rock and guitar going on and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You run into death, strips you of all your stuff, your gear, back to square one with Alucard punching shit. Mm-hmm. The first area you go into is kind of this alchemy lab. And you get this waltz that kicks in and just sets this tone. Because, Dracula is an evil demon who's a fucking psychopath, and he will tear you limb for limb. But he is an aristocrat also at the same time. He loves the finer things in life as well. He's a man/demon of science as well. And when this song kind of just kicks in, it sets the tone for the rest of the game of just you knowing you are going to be in this nightmare scenario, but there's going to be beauty and elegance throughout the entire thing. Just like Dracula, that's what he likes. And that is true here. Mm-hmm. I think that song, Wood Carving Perdita, just with this amazing harpsichord kicks off the joint. And I love a harpsichord. I love a harpsichord.
Give me
Shout out to the harpsichord, dude. I'm a big fan. Marble Gallery.
Let's go.
Just a banger.
Mm-hmm.
Prayer, which is kind of like the file select music, is just this woman singing and that's it. It's just her. It is so hauntingly chilling every time. They use it throughout Castlevania games as well.
Okay.
But it's incredible. Crystal teardrops when you're just in these dark caves. Got this really nice jazzy piano going the whole time. It's really weird. It's I'm in this terrifying location, but the beat is just too good.
Too good.
You're still kind of just bobbing your head to it.
Hell yeah.
Let me see here. Lost Painting, of course. I think that's the other harpsichord jam that I'm super into. And Wandering Ghost starts off very eerie. These ghostly sounds. Then you get this really do 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 do, and it's just so fucking good. This soundtrack is incredible, front to back. I will never stop loving you, Symphony Night soundtrack or Symphony Night in general. It's just too damn good. It's incredible, and it makes me feel fancy, and that's a good thing.
I like that. I like we all need to feel bougie. And fancy.
We need to feel bougie once in a while.
Hell yeah. Now this one for me, number 2. This is where I really discovered my techno and EDM kind of pocket.
Okay.
The Tekken series as a whole.
Oh, Tekken, yeah.
Tekken is just, man. The first Tekken, not so much. But Tekken 2 probably started, and then there's a couple. I remember the Paul Phoenix theme. It was a vibe. I'm like, okay, cool. This is cool. Fighting music you could bounce to. Mm-hmm. That's how Tekken was. But for me, I'll never forget Tekken 3. This music, this character's track made me love the character. He became my friend, which was Horeg. It was the most vibe. Again, it was upbeat. It was techno. The guitar, whoever did the guitar on this song, this is legendary. I was when that beat would come on his stage in front of the dojo, I'm like, that's my favorite character. I was because it would get me excited. When I hear that beat, I have to defeat you. I cannot take a loss.
That's the best feeling. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just that. So I would say that. Now I want to give out a Tekken Tag PlayStation version specifically. Okay. They got some bangers, bro. This is where they really started to get experimental, and they started to they do the technos, they did the vibes, but they would put vocals or synth stuff in it, right? So Yoshimitsu stage is a classic. So basically he's like a ninja, right? Mm-hmm. But during the beat, it's this crazy beat, right? And it's sick, it's dark, you're in the forest, you're fighting this ninja, right? And while it's going on, it's no eyes, no ears, no mouth. I'm like, what is going on? And you hear this synth verse, no eyes, no ears. I'm like, but when the beat hit, you like, yo! Tekken is we're going to the rave tonight. We're going to the raid. It's going down.
It's gonna be like a Blade intro from the Blade movies, like the intro.
Thank you. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know, bro. Me and you in the same pocket now.
Yeah.
That was the pocket I was in, because I remember you said it perfectly. Blade walks into the club. You thinking everything's cool. I mean, the people that they called in the victims. And then he realized it's a vampire club and the rain starts coming down.
Yeah, blood starts raining down. Cue Tekken soundtrack.
Woo! That's Tekken. That's Tekken right there. So I would say that. And then I would say a couple honorable mentions. Tekken Tag 2's Jin theme is goated. Guitar riffs, crazy upbeat. Now, Tekken 8, wow. They got some joints. I would say the highlight for Tekken 8 would probably be in France. You want to talk about bougie party? The Twilight cruise ship, Tekken 8, is one of the greatest sounds. You could play that. I see them playing that in clubs for real. Tekken 8 Twilight cruise ship. I've seen it played outside in real life. It is, bro, it is a vibe. But here's the thing. It's jazz. It's like jazz that. Bro, it is such a bougie, cool vibe. It's a banger, bro. So yeah, I want to shout them out. And actually, a couple of the composers, I fell in love with the soundtrack. I have the vinyl somewhere here. I got the vinyl, but I found out the composers and they followed me because I was like, bro, what was y'all thinking?
Oh, that's cool.
Bro, the Japanese composers, because what do you think about Tekken that I don't like? A lot of these companies you'll see, they'll be like, when you try to find out who did the track, it'll be like, Sega Sound Team.
Yes.
Namco. And I'm like, no, we ain't doing that. Who is the actual composer? And then I found, shout out to Interfield and all those guys. They killed it. So Tekken, goated. And last thing, the thing that Tekken 8 does, which is pretty amazing, they have the track, and then as the round goes on, let's say you get to round 3 of the fight, they have the climax version of it. Bro, and it's like a different twist on it, and it's usually cool as hell. And like Twilight Cruise Ship, dope. Decisive Blow, that's the arena stadium kind of energy, dope. And I want to say honorable mention to Tamashi. This is the part where Jin Kazama is hurt, and Lin Ziyu is trying to protect him in this very spiritual forest while his life is in danger. It's very kind of emotional moment, and it's you hear this very awesome Japanese singer in the back, and she's going crazy. Crushed it, bro. So shout out to the Tekken soundtrack. Yeah, for sure. Definitely changed my life.
Okay. Cog. Let's talk about Castlevania. How Castlevania Symphony of the Night makes me feel like an aristocrat from like the 1800s.
Yes.
Doing snuff, drinking champagne or something like that, putting my nose up at people. That's what Symphony of the Night makes me feel like. The next game makes me feel like hugging a loved one. It's been a while. Haven't seen them for a little bit, but reunited. Could be a great friend you just haven't seen, but you felt this feeling of joy and warmth. But a little bit of sadness too, just thrown in there. A little dash.
Okay.
Kingdom Hearts 2. This is from Yoko Shimomura, who is a legend. Street Fighter 2. That's her baby. Guile's theme. That's her baby.
Wait a minute. This is...
Yeah, that's her. Parasite Eve. That's her.
Wow. I love
Look at her dude, if you look at her like video game credits, like what she's done, she's
Give me the name. Give me her name again. Give me the name.
Yoko Shimomura.
Yep, found her.
She is
Japanese
incredible.
Wait, she's the one that did... She did Final Fight and Street Fighter 2.
Yeah, she's an absolute legend.
Don't tell me she did she did the Ken. If she did the Ken theme, I'm gonna go crazy.
I think so. I think she probably did most of them.
That would be wild. That goes hard. What? She did Guile. Guile is fire.
Yeah.
Like, wow. Okay. Thank you for this. I did not know who she
is. Yeah, she is a legend. Yeah, she did Ken's theme, as far as I can tell. So,
bro,
she's incredible. And she's been around the block for a long time. She's done some Final Fantasy stuff, like songs here and there. She did like 15 was mostly her. But Kingdom Hearts is kind of where she, I think, became like more famous among people. She is like the Uematsu of Kingdom Hearts, pretty much. She is like the grandmother of it. And Kingdom Hearts 2, is a very emotional game, despite what you might think about it on the surface. You know, you're like, what is this goofy ass game with this kid with big shoes rolling around with Donald and Goofy? But if you're there from one chain of memories, you're ride or die with these guys. Dude, Sora, Donald, Goofy are my boys for life. I would do anything for those guys, essentially. And this game just kind of takes everything to a whole nother emotional level. And I feel happy when I hear it, but I also feel sad somehow. It's super weird, and I can't really describe why. But if you turn on Kingdom Hearts, any of the games, Final Fantasy has Prelude is kind of like their intro thing. You know, the do 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 all that stuff. Kingdom Hearts has Dearly Beloved, which is just like this beautiful, elegant. This is like some Beethoven tier shit intro with piano that'll make you feel something. I don't care who you are. And the version in 2, I think, is just incredible. Starts off this really nice cello and just kicks into that very classy. Man, I'm thinking of like moments in the game, like Lazy Afternoon. You are at the beginning of the game, you start off as Roxas.
Oh yeah.
And it's like their summer vacation, and a big thing about it is like summer vacation's almost kind of over feeling, and like all of us can relate to that. You know, like summer is coming to the end, school is coming back, so you're a little bit sad. There's all this going on there with your friends, doing all that summer shit, playing there. Very great. Sinister Showdown, incredible song. Kyrie's theme is like, I think, one of the best character themes that I could think of in gaming. Her theme is just so exquisite. The Afternoon Streets, running around with the boys, getting up into mischief, just captures a sense of like innocence but fun at the same time. Hollow Bastion, reviving Hollow Bastion 2, carries is a callback to 1. You return to this place that was like a hostile world, but now it's been retaken and settled. And Organization 13's theme in this game, the piano, who are like the big bads in this game, just sets the tone throughout the entire game. All the Kingdom Hearts soundtracks are really good, all of them, but 2, I think, just hits me in the heartstrings a little bit more than the other ones. So
2 is you got
for soundtrack. Oh yeah, well 2 is kind of considered like the GOAT of the series, and I can't really deny it, honestly. And I don't know, just perfect songs, perfect time, perfect place, all that kind of stuff. It's just one of those things that just came together so seamlessly, and it just works. Everything about it just works.
No, thank you for putting me on her. I had no idea that's who she was, and all this time I've been rocking out to her. Had no idea it was that. That's dope. That's dope. And now, and I know Kingdom Hearts fans go hard. It's a vibe. That's what's up, man. Salute. I'm definitely gonna do more research on her. Yeah, we up to number 1 now, right? We up to
number 1 for you.
Yeah, this is. I had to really think about it, and I was just like, okay, who had the most influence on me? Who is the person who, or soundtrack, right? That you go, okay, this changed my life, and it had to be Yuzo Koshiro. Yuzo Koshiro is definitely my GOAT. Fun fact, he follows me, and we've talked.
That's cool.
I've never thought I would. I've never met him, but he's on socials a lot. This is the guy who did the Streets of Rage series. This is the guy who's done the Revenge of Shinobi. He done Shinmu. He showed me that, like, he would be like, I guess, like, how is he doing video game music? He should be doing music. like that's he's that good. So I'm just like, I don't understand how they found this man. Like, but yeah, like again, you're talking, you boot up Streets of Rage, and you're in the 90s, and I told Colin this. I was like, the title screen to Streets of Rage, when the text comes up and you're listening to it, it's this very sad, somber, dark thing. And there's like kind of flute, kind of whatever thing kind of plays, kind of starting it up, no beat. Then the beat hits, and it goes so hard, and it's a sadness, it's a somberness, but there's hope. Like these 3 warriors came, and then that it's like a hip hoppy, techno-y dance club, think like 90s club kind of vibe, but it goes so hard. I told people that particular track, play that at my funeral when I die.
Yeah.
Play that song. I said I want at the funeral because you like he came from a hard thing, but you know what I'm saying, he came from a hard place. But you know it's a journey. It's like the track represents a journey to me, and I love that. So shout out to that. Obviously, Streets of Rage 1. I'm gonna give 1. I know people consider 2 the GOAT for him, but 1 I feel as a collective is probably his best work. The player select screen, fighting in the street. There's a song called Attack the Barbarian. When you fight the boss, bro, it goes extra hard. Now, I will say, yes, we get to Streets of Rage 2. He's at his max level. He's at his ultimate power. You know what I'm saying? You've got the what you call it? It's called Go Straight. That's his legendary
Go Straight. Yeah.
Wow. I get it. Goated. All I would just say, there's an album I like the Streets of Rage 1 album better, but Go Straight is goated. There's another song that doesn't get enough credit when you go underground. It's called Alien Power. It's a very weird, distinct vibe. It's something completely different than he's ever done before. Alien Power goes hard on Streets of Rage 2.
And dude, this sounds like an early 2000s song. Like how is he so ahead of the curve?
Bro, I'm like, he should have been in the club. Like, there's footage of Yuzo Koshiro doing concerts with just Streets of Rage and people in the crowd.
Yeah,
it is a vibe. I was like, yo,
it's kind of crazy how he was like not like, how is he not a huge EDM artist or something like that?
Yes. He should be like a huge EDM. You could tell it's clearly he was influenced by what was going on, but he himself is special. And I'm like, bro, like, so I know he's still doing other stuff and stuff like that, but I also want to give him credit because, bro, I did not know back then he did the Revenge of Shinobi.
Yeah, he's your guy.
Bro, like the title screen and the Shinobi track, amazing. Even the boss fights and bro, everything this man has touched for the most part, bro, he's done Shenmue.
Yeah.
I got 2 of my GOATs to work with each other. I got Yu Suzuki, who's literally the person who actually made me fond of Sega arcade games and, you know, the hang-ons, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And Yuzo Koshiro came together on Shenmue. And again, I would say like that's one of those things where I feel it's a very ambient. It's about the environment kind of thing. Yeah. I don't think like Shenmue has bangers.
Yeah. When I think of Shenmue, I think of like that song that opens when you open your journal, like the that's what I think of with Shenmue.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like, so I'm never gonna say Shenmue has bangers. I want to say that, but it's definitely one of those joints. And he throws a little hip hop joint. He got some joints in there too on certain areas. But yeah, I want to give Yuzo Koshiro his flowers. I really think this is a guy that's ahead of his time. He still, in my opinion, doesn't get the proper due he deserves, which is weird to me. But he is goated in all gaming circles. I just wish, like, this is a guy that needs a lifetime achievement award. Like, he needs to be like, we need to be doing that for our luminaries. He's one of them. So he definitely changed by that. He showed me that the effect of he's influenced so many. He showed me the effect of what good music in a video game does to the overall quality of a game. And I'm just like, okay, for sure. So yeah, that's definitely one of my goats for sure.
He chose the wrong team. He chose Sega. So
probably that's what it was though. You real though. It's like you're the best guy on Xbox, but like you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? But like no one knows you because no one has an Xbox. You can make that point. That's probably why he wasn't. If he was on
at Nintendo, dude,
he'd be goated.
He'd be in some like museum like honorary person or something like that
next to Miyamoto or somebody.
But I think that's sick for him. He's like more scrappy, I guess. He's so fucking good. It's crazy how good this guy is at music. It's insane. And he still kills it. I'm like listening to Streets of Rage 2. Streets of Rage 2 or Streets of Rage in general is definitely one of those games. Like, you play Sega games, and I'm not trying to shit on the soundtrack or anything like that, honestly. But you play Streets of Rage and you're like, whoa, this is a step above anything I've heard on this console.
Facts.
And like, I love the Sonic soundtracks and all that stuff. Those are great. But you hear this guy, he's like on a whole different level.
You felt you like every other Genesis game. Let's be honest, average.
It was like seeing a band at a talent show. Then you go see the fucking Beatles, and you're like, whoa.
Yes, you're like, what? Yeah, bro, I know people who have fallen in love with Streets of Rage just simply because it was that music and it was him, and they were just like,
man.
Yeah, follow.
So you grew up in New York, man. I couldn't imagine there's like, dude, walking around like blasting this soundtrack in your headphones would be so good.
People will watch me play Streets of Rage, be like, yo, what's that? I gotta pick that up. Like it was that in that era, he was at the perfect time. And that game, they took over the beat 'em up scene. And and then obviously Genesis with the 2-player and stuff like that. Yeah, it was amazing.
Damn. Incredible.
Yeah, man. What you got? What should go?
All right, final one. You brought this up earlier, but it's my number one, Final Fantasy VII.
Let's get it. I want some tracks. Let's go.
It's weird. I associate a lot of my top things with like a vibe or like a thing in life. Like I said, Symphony of the Night, Aristocrat. Kingdom Hearts, kind of like a warm hug with a touch of sadness. Final Fantasy VII to me is life. All of life. Ups, downs, happiness, joy, sadness, despair. It has everything and it hits every single emotion for me. I think of just the main theme when you're like walking around the open world and all this kind of stuff, and it just kicks in. Oh my God. Especially when you get the high wind and everything. It's incredible. Woo! When you get into that first Genova fight.
That's Addict's favorite track. I forgot Genova. Genova goes crazy.
That was like, I think that was the hardest I popped off in Remake, the first Remake game. When that kicked off, dude, it was like, it hit so hard for me. Of course, One Winged Angel. Everyone knows this song. This is like transcended game music, and it's just a pop culture thing, I feel like, at this point.
Hell yeah. Wait, can I slap you down?
Yeah.
What's your favorite part or segment or snippet? Obviously, we love
Winged Angel.
What's the part that gets you crazy?
When I think it starts getting like the vocals come in, like yeah.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Because there was like nothing like that in the game. And they save that for the final boss. You're like, we're getting vocals in here now all of a sudden? Yeah, that is restraint to me.
Yes.
You've been holding that. You got this in your back pocket, and you've been holding it the entire time.
Bro.
And you're like, all right, we're just going to drop this right here at the end.
Bro, I remember it like it was yesterday. It's like, playing the original on PlayStation. Like, that's why PlayStation 1 to me is golden. Like, I'll never forget. I'm playing this, and I'm like, he's in that heavenly kind of form, right? And you're like, bro, what is this? What is the insane? Continue.
One track I really like is called Dear to the Heart. Now, I think of like, there's this one point in the game where you're kind of walking across train tracks or something like that I think it's towards like the Gold Saucer area.
Okay.
And this song is just playing. And it is super nostalgic somehow. And I don't really know why, because what's going on in the game at this point isn't like a nostalgic moment or anything like that. But just something about it reminds me of like the good old days, when you're rolling with your friends, you're just goofing off doing dumb shit or whatever. Complete innocence.
Listen to it.
Somehow it does that. And I don't really know how it conveys it to me, but it does. Another song I love a lot is called Under the Rotten Pizza.
I got that written down. That's my joint. Oh, you like that?
In Midgar, on the lower, like below the plates or whatever.
Yes. It's mysterious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is like them being like, yo, PS1 right here, bitch. Check out this sound chip we got on this thing.
I thought I was one of those that Under the Rotten Pizza. That's a deep cut. People don't talk about that one.
It's a great song, man.
Thanks.
Of course, Aerith's theme. Everyone knows this song. Everyone. when you play this game. This will resonate with your heartstrings, that's for sure. Tifa's theme I really like as well. When you get to Seventh Heaven, she's there and her theme kicks in. Wonderful. The battle theme, as you brought up earlier, is just wonderful. There's so many good battle themes in this game. It's crazy. To me, it's just like the GOAT soundtrack. It just does everything and excels exceptionally well at everything. It's to me, it's like one in a generation kind of thing like that. Or like, I mean, Uematsu's just popping off constantly.
Yeah.
But 7, it just reached a whole nother level, I think. And it resonates with people of all ages. Of course, people our age who grew up playing it, but you got newcomers coming into the series. And these tracks they're playing and remaking a lot of stuff. Of course, there's new songs in the remake games, but there's a lot of the old songs just reworked and reinterpreted. And it's just that damn good, man. It really is worth the hype. I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, I don't like Final Fantasy 7. I don't like it. It gets more attention than the one I like."
That's what it is. It's jealousy. It's jealousy, bro. That's all it is.
And I hate to tell you, boys, it's that way for a reason. Look, and it is what it is.
I don't see them remaking the others with the same speed. There's a reason. Just let go. Just accept it and let go. But yeah, Final Fantasy 6 fans get so mad at me. I don't pick fights with them. They just you can tell it's jealousy because I never say anything disparaging about 6. You know what I'm saying? I just did Kefka boys. I get it. All I'm saying is like it's like they really get angry.
Yeah,
yeah.
I've experienced it. I've run into many Final Fantasy 6 fans like that. Many.
Bro, they get so angry.
In real life and online.
Yes. Yeah, it's hilarious. But no, you got some good picks, man. And you made a good point because Final Fantasy 7, it's the range of emotions that's what makes it special. You got a little bit of everything. I like what you said about the nostalgic track. I'm gonna go back to that one. You said that reminds you of the homies and stuff like that. Yeah, it's just so many that, like I said, they hit different emotional beats, and you get a wide range on Final Fantasy 7 specifically. So I like your theory, your equivalent to life, right? Because that's life. You got to have the ups, the downs, the good moments. Yeah. So Final Fantasy 7 capsules all that, and they have some really, really cool heartstring kind of moments as well too. So yeah, shout out to them. I forgot about Jinno. How did I forget about Jinno?
Yeah, I got to bring up Cosmo Canyon because someone will get mad at me if I don't.
Oh, you have to.
Do.
Yes.
Oh no, wait.
Let's go.
Dun 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 dun. Yeah, that's it. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
I gotta go back. I gotta play after this.
It's all good. Like the remake games, of course I love, but the music to me is always like something I really look forward to hearing in these games. When I start like a new one, I'm like pumped to hear the music and how they're gonna do it.
Absolutely, yeah. Goated.
Shout out. All right, those are our top 5 for now. These could change probably pretty often for the most part for us, but that's just what it is right now. So if your game didn't make the cut, sorry.
Apologies.
Make your own list. Post it down below. There you go. Yeah, that was a fun exercise. That was good shit.
That was fun. Hell yeah.
All right. Games that we've been playing. You've been playing The Alters. Is it last variable? Or is it
last variable? Last variable. Sorry.
LAS.
Last variable.
Okay,
yeah.
last variable.
Like last day. Last variable.
Oh, okay. Last. Okay. I'll write that down. Yes,
sir.
I wrote last for some reason. Last for the timestamps for old Lockmort there.
Yes, sir.
All right. This is an expansion for The Alters?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, man. Alters was last year one of my underrated gems.
I remember you talking about it.
Yeah. It's one of those games that you had. It's about. It was a long game. It was about like 20 hours or whatever itself. And you beat the game. And again, you're stuck on a planet. You find this material called rupidium. You go on like this research expedition. And what happens is your whole crew dies. It's just you by yourself. And what ends up happening is you find this material called rupidium. Rupidium is this top secret. This is the reason why you were sent out there. And this rupidium has the secret to recreating, more clones and stuff like that of yourself. So while you're out there, you have to kind of build a base, do your thing, and you're talking back and forth with the company that sent you out there. And they're a little shady. little shady.
Of course, yeah.
Use the rupidium, you know what I'm saying? See what you can do. And that's when you start to create the clones of yourself. Now, the clones represent different periods of your life where it's like, okay, if Brad would have done this, then he would have been a rock star. If Brad, like, you know, so it's like, we're going to make Rockstar Brad. We're going to make this. Like, so it's so cool, these kind of alters of Jan Dolsky, which is the main character. And you do that, you beat the game. And I don't want to spoil it, but the game is base management. The game is exploration out on the planet, resource management, but also the interactions of making sure the alters listen, do what you got to do. They all have their own personalities. They all have their own things. And there's variables with that as well. So when you beat the game had multiple endings, very powerful stuff. And the game kind of teaches you about life choices. And it's a heartfelt game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very, like, you could tell, like, whoever, the writing in this is exceptional. Like, they wanted to get a message across about different aspects of life and what it means to be human, right? That's kind of the theme of the altar. So you beat it. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm satisfied. I did hear it was coming out with DLC. I'm like, all right, cool. Now, one of my favorite altars in the entire game is the scientist, because the scientist is a pragmatic asshole. He's like, look, he's like the game studio. He's like Activision. He's like, look,
Bobby Kotick style.
Crunch them, get them in the salt mines. I don't care. He said, because you got this option to put crunch hours whenever there's, like, you know, real events, and because you got a day and night cycle, right? And you're like, bro, we got to work past that. If guys, they want good food, they're going to eat mush for 10 weeks. We don't care. We got to get it done. He's one of those guys. He's pragmatic. Here's the solution. You give him things to research. And he always errs on the side of, I don't care about anyone's feelings and get this shit done. Like, he's that guy. Like, basically how the DLC goes, they definitely pick an ending that they consider canon, right? I ain't gonna spoil it because there was, like, some of the endings are wild. So this is the ending where he stays behind, right? He figures out there's this oasis on the planet, and his scientific curiosity is like, wait a minute. Every time this deadly sun comes around, this one part of the planet, the oasis, seems to survive. And it's like it grows life, fauna, food. Like, I got to figure out the scientific curiosity of me. So he's like, you guys go on ahead. I'm staying here. So this ending, this one is Jan Dolsky, the scientist, and it's his journey and what's going on. So I'm like, all right, let me see how this is going to go. Bro, this thing, first of all, they've done a phenomenal job, because what he says is, okay, I'm not dealing with the mistake Jan Dolsky made. He's got all these emotional guys. I'm going to make only scientists like me. I'm not going to have any emotional issues with these fools. So you've got Jan Dolsky, the chemist, Jan Dolsky, the physicist, Jan Dolsky, you know what I'm saying? So, but the funny thing is, he's in just as much problems as anybody else, because these versions of himself have their own issues. But what's dope about this, where the game mechanics change now, is that before, you were in this kind of like rolling base, and it was big and it was above ground. Now it's kind of underground. You have limited resources. The thing that's different too is you have to make a cryo chamber. So what happens is you found the secret to preserving yourself in stasis. But you have to do this every 13 days to have enough saved away so that when the deadly sun comes, that wipes off everything from the planet except the oasis. Anything in the oasis can maintain and sustain itself, right? So you're building infrastructure from your base to the oasis. Plus, you're trying to learn the secret of how this thing is going to. So it's very meta. It's very law of continuum. It's geeky. Also, the game goes into... They go there. They go into like, you got this thing called Yanbot.
Yanbot?
Yanbot is a lot, because he's your AI companion, and it also goes into ethics of what is allowed with the human soul, and it goes there. Like, bro, tremendous, right? I'm 10 hours in on a DLC.
Damn.
I'm like, bro, this game. I said, wait, how long is this? The DLC last verse 20 hours. So I would say,
hours,
bro, it is 20. I'm 10 hours in. I'm thinking I'll be finished by the time I do something. I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, this is still going up. But I will say this. I do not recommend this DLC if you did not play the base game.
Okay.
Because it kind of requires, in my opinion, not an expert level of play, but you've got to know the mechanics through and through, because you could get caught out there. They did change things that allow you to save different times, stuff like that. But yeah, no, the game is great. They have some other new mechanics. Also, alters have secondary skills and sets and stuff like that they can do. I don't want to spoil too much, but I would just say this is a fantastic DLC. And then obviously my man Alex Jordan, I'm going to continue to bloviate. If this man does not get an award for playing not only in the first game, 8 characters of him and variations who are extremely distinct accents, it's one guy doing all of this. And yes, again, the matters of the heart come up. And then you realize the scientist has to actually change his mentality. You also have this whiteboard that you kind of almost like a detective board, and you're trying to figure out things scientifically, what's going on. So long story short, alters lost variable, amazing so far. 10 hours in, I can't believe I'm back in this thing. It's taking over my life again.
Yeah.
So yeah, I want to shout them out. Tremendous game.
Yeah. I remember you were hyped about it before. Did the guy get nominated last year? Did he?
He got a few awards from some shows. I believe DICE, they won an award. I think Alex Jordan himself has not won an award.
Okay.
But the Alter started winning other awards at other shows. I think DICE, they pulled away. I was there for DICE, and there was another one that they pulled away. So yeah, salute to the team. They're getting some recognition, man. It's 11-bit studios. Fantastic job, man. They're killing it.
Okay, yeah. Shout out to those guys right there.
Yes, sir.
I think Lockmore liked that game a lot too.
Yes.
So I wonder if he'll get to it.
Yes, I saw Locke's tweets. And again, they've got some really cool callbacks for those who played the first one and stuff like that. But dude, I'm telling you guys, man. I shout out to my man Jimmy, a couple of LSM guys. They played it now, but they're like, Cog, this game. And it's a very addictive game. You can't play and stop. Next thing you know, 4 or 5 hours have gone by.
Love that feeling.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Okay, very nice.
Yeah.
All right, so for me, Cog,
what you got?
I've been playing Spyro the Dragon. Now, I have never played through a Spyro game, so I was like, okay, there's a new Spyro coming out. I know people love these series, these games. I remember since the PS1 era, I was like, all right, we got to start plugging these holes that I got from these old games. So let's start tackling this slowly. So I decided to play Spyro. I am playing the remastered versions of the games.
Okay.
Because I think the original versions are only available on PS3, and I don't want to dig it out. I don't want to drag that big old bitch down here. I don't want to deal with that. And it was on sale, so I just bought it for like $15. I think it's for all 3 games. So yeah, this comes with all 3 games. I'm only playing the first game right now, though. I'm not going to play them back to back. I think I'm going to space it out.
Okay.
But before I get into all that, let me read a couple write-ins here.
Sure.
Ninja DC wrote in and said, "Good day, boys. Spyro holds a special place in my heart since I first played it on my cousin's PS1. It made me a fan of Insomniac and had me locked in for the next series when I got a PS2, Ratchet becoming the definitive game of my childhood. When the remake came out, I was given the opportunity to finally beat the trilogy, which went on to become my first 3 platinums. Brad, how do you feel, or how does it feel to play the OG Spyro games? And what place and price point does Spyro have in modern gaming market?" I'll get to that in a second. Tyler Kamaninski wrote in and said, "Hey, Summoners. Spyro is my favorite franchise of all time. The unique and enchanting worlds that lie behind each portal, the banging soundtrack that is very 90s-esque, and the stunning visuals. How have you been enjoying your first playthrough? I would strongly recommend or encourage playing the second and third game, as they are great evolutions. I will at a later point. I don't want to get burnt out, though. We'll come back." He brought the soundtrack. Stuart Copeland, the drummer from The Police, actually did these soundtracks, which I think is very interesting. And they are good soundtracks, so shout out, Stuart. But how does it feel to finally play Spyro? What place and price point does Spyro have in modern gaming the market? I think there is room for Spyro. Obviously, he's coming back from Toys for Bob, who did this collection that I'm playing. Shout out to those guys. Do Banjo next. I know you guys were talking about that. Do it. It's time to move on from Spyro. You get your one game. Let's go back to the Bear and the Bird. They need redemption. So
big time.
They need big time redemption. So let's get them back. All right, guys. I trust them though with Banjo-Kazooie. So hopefully they'll do it. In terms of Spyro's place in the market and price, I don't know, 50, 60 bucks, I guess. I don't think it should be 70 probably.
I agree.
Platformers are weird right now where if you're not Nintendo, it seems like it's hard to sell a platform at like the highest price.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people aren't willing to pony up. Like even Astrobot was 60, I think.
Yes.
Wasn't full price. It was like 60 or 50, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Spyro could easily slot into that. I assume it'll be on Game Pass. I assume. Did they say? Do you remember if they said if it was going to be there when they showed that trailer?
I remember. It was funny to talk about. They didn't mention Game Pass.
Okay,
yet, but yeah, I mean, who knows if that may come later? But from my understanding, right now, I just remember them saying, "Hey, it's coming to the platform," and I'm assuming they have the marketing. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Because,
yeah.
But as far as the Game Pass, I didn't see the mention just yet.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't really know. I'm not sure because we can get it another time, but just get Game Pass. I don't know if everything's gonna be day one going forward. Everything, right. I don't know. I don't really know how it's gonna change. We're in uncertain times of the gaming industry right now, so things are changing quickly.
Exactly.
But anyways, yeah, I think Spyro could totally thrive in this market. I think that trailer, if I remember correctly, got a lot of views. Like people are very hyped for this game when it came out. So I was like, and part of it's like, dude, I want to get on the fun. I want to know what the excitement's about. I want to be there. I want to be hyped with everybody. So got to play it. Mm-hmm. And I think Spyro is just a very charming, simple little game. Of course, it's a remake of a PS1 game, the first one. So it is very simple. You know, you are Spyro the Dragon, and the whole thing is like, hey, your dragon pals got turned into stone. You got to save them all. And that's the story, pretty much. I guess there's like a villain. I don't really know who they are, though, or anything like that. I think they're at the very beginning of the game, then I don't hear about them anymore or anywhere else. But, you know, it's PS1, right? PS1 platformer. But yeah, you like have a hubs. You go to different worlds throughout or lands throughout the game. First one you start in is like more medieval themed. And it's like you have a little hub area and there are like little gateways to take you into levels. Very 3D platformer of that area or that era. In each level, there's dragons to save, eggs to collect from like some enemies, and rupees to get. Very classic stuff.
Classic.
I will say I was very impressed with the enemy variety in this game. There is like different enemies throughout each world that are all themed to the world, and it's been consistent throughout the entire game. So I've been very impressed from that standpoint. Because I'm like, yeah, no, it's PS1 platformer. There's probably like, 5 or 6 enemies in the entire game. No, there's a lot. And they have like different like move sets and stuff like that. Like there's like a fantasy world you go to later on. There's like wizards and they all have like their different elements. There's like a wind wizard and there's like a fire one, a blizzard one. And there's like ones that push rocks out and knock you off ledges. I was like, damn, this is pretty cool. I've been pretty impressed from that front. There's enemies like that wear armor, so you can't use your breath attack on them. You got to charge into them. And there's other like big boys that are too big, so you have to shoot them with fire, which is cool. The game's divided up into 2 level types. The majority of the game, I would say, is like 90%, 80%. You are running around a Spyro on the ground, bashing dudes, jumping, gliding. You have like a little glide, which is cool. Those are like the main core of the game. But there are also the levels that revolve around flying.
Okay.
Where you're like flying the whole way. And each level has like objectives you have to do before time runs out. Like the first one, you have to fly through these. Dude, Cog, you know how it is. In this era, games loved making you fly through rings. They love shit like this. Big time. Getting flashbacks to Superman 64.
Yep.
Hate it. You're flying through rings, but then you got to also destroy like a certain amount of like there's these planes going around. And there's this trains you got to blow up at the same time, and you got to get these chests. So you have to do all these objectives in one go before time runs out. And it's pretty tricky. Like some of them are pretty tough. Like I had to like do multiple runs to get the routing down and all that, because they get more complex as they go on, like the layouts, all that kind of stuff. And they're okay. They're definitely my least favorite part compared to the normal levels, but they're okay. I don't hate them, but they're an interesting experiment. I get it. You're a dragon. You want to fly around, of course. Yeah, you got to do something like that. So I'm curious how that'll kind of evolve in the later game. But yeah, like I said, it's just a very simple game. There's some fun like movement tech later, or like movement areas later on. There's like this treetop level that I guess is pretty infamous. If you want 100% everything, it can be tricky. Like I've definitely had this part throughout the game, Cog, where I've been stumped, where I'm like, how do I get up there? And that's not something you like run into games that often nowadays, because got yellow paint everywhere, or you got
yellow paint, the ledge, the white ledge,
character telling you, hey, let's check out over there, something like that. And I'm like, oh, this is just like cool, classic platforming challenges that I like. So I was getting like stumped for a little bit. It's kind of interesting. I'm like, man, how do I get up there? I'm like thinking about it, trying to stuff, dying. So it's been pretty fun from that standpoint, because you don't get that a lot from newer games. So it's been kind of nostalgic, I should say. But yeah, I did the game. The music, like I said, is cool. The remake or the remaster looks really good. Really good.
It does. It looks really good.
So shout out to Toys for Bob's there. Yeah, simple game, but I'm enjoying it. Simple pleasures, I should say, with this game.
Are you, like I said, is this part of you also getting ready for the new one? Obviously,
yeah.
Get ingratiated,
yeah. I want to get ready for the new one, because like Spyro was a game like I remember playing like a demo of it or something when I was young on PS1, something like that. I'm like, oh, this is cool, but I just never like got around to playing a full game or anything like that. And it's just been kind of one of those things that I've always wanted to get to. They did the Reunited trilogy, and I was like, oh, nice. Finally, I'll do this. And I just never got around to it.
Yeah.
Crash Bandicoot's like this for me as well. I've never played through a Crash Bandicoot game all the way. So I'll need to tackle those again as well.
Nice. The Crash series. Yeah, Jason.
Yeah, I played some of the remake, and boy, was that game infuriating. So I got to get back to it. I'll have to revisit those and play through them. So I'm just like kind of checking off some of those blank spots. My gamer boxes, yeah.
Hell yeah.
You haven't played those games? It's like,
bro, they judge you, and they judge the hell out of you if you don't do it. Oh my God. What you mean? You call yourself a gamer?
Yeah. You haven't played that? I can't play everything. All right.
It's impossible. That's what people kill it. Bro, it's so funny how people get old.
People are like, why didn't you play these games when they came out? And I was like, dude, I was playing RPGs on PS1. That's what I was doing at the time.
Facts.
But
that's what I come from too.
Shout out Spyro. Happy to see him back.
Hell yeah.
Looking forward to the later games whenever I get to them.
Absolutely. Shout out to Toys for Bob, man.
Shout out.
Dope. They got their independence. They're able to do what they want to do. And they were passionate. I remember talking to them at Summer Game Fest and stuff, post Xbox Showcase. They were very hyped about Spyro. The passion they have for that franchise spoke volumes. So yeah, they're excited, man, for sure.
They made Crash 4, right?
I think so. I think so.
Because I heard Crash 4 was like really good, like super underrated. Crash 4. I'm pretty sure they did, because they did like a lot of the mod. Yeah, Toys for Bob's, because they did the Crash Insane trilogy, I think. So they're in their wheelhouse right now. Do this for Banjo-Kazooie next.
Yeah, they need that. They need to be the stewards.
Yeah, I think they're, because I don't know about Rare anymore. I don't really know what's going on with them. So
yeah. About
that. Yeah. All right, Cog, let's sort it out. Anything for you this week? Anything you think needs sorting?
Yeah, Matt Booty, I need you to come to the front.
That was going to be me, yeah.
You need to come to the front of the congregation. See, this is why Xbox fans get frustrated. See, you're making me look bad. I've been on this platform of LSM, and all the LSM fans are going to laugh right now. I like transparency. Yeah. I like communication, right? Yeah. I don't like when companies don't talk, right? So I want to be clear. I do like that. However, when you talk, you can't be contradicting. He didn't even allow enough space to go by. You have him and Matthew Ball. Matthew Ball saying one thing as far as exclusives, right? And here comes that Booty saying a slight variant and a caveat with as far as exclusivity and, nothing set in stone. And Xbox fans say, no, here we go again. Because a lot of Xbox fans feel you are undoing what Asha Sharma and Matthew Ball have been saying as far as exclusivity and what the thought process is as far as live service and stuff like that. But he felt the need to say, put it this way, even if you felt that way, this was not the time, especially when Matt Ball is saying the opposite. So that's why he's kind of getting the smoke this year. Again, I don't have that personal with the man. It's just this particular instance, I could see why people are upset. Matt Booty, sort it out because you've got to be on the same page. Even if you don't, let's say you don't agree. You got to provide a unified front. Give the perception. Have that conversation behind the scenes if you feel like maybe not everything, but you literally can't say something different right on stage or whatever this interview with Games Radar was, in conjunction. So yeah, that's if I sweat it out.
It's just, to me, I'm just like, how are you guys still not on the same page? You got one guy saying one thing and you got one guy saying another thing. You guys have been doing this for years. Years. And Booty, you've been in this multiple times. And it's just like, once again, I don't know who to believe.
I know.
What is the deal?
That's why people are always going to question. That's why people are always going to have the eyebrow raised, right? Because it's these situations. I can have my idea of what I think is happening, but it doesn't matter. The perception is what you just said.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, are you doing exclusives permanently? Are you not? Are you case-by-case basis? Like, what's going on here? He said, I wouldn't overly fixate on single player, he clarified. I think that's a good rule of thumb. But it isn't something certainly that's carved into stone about exclusive, I believe, in single player stuff. So, I don't know. It is like, for you guys, especially who are like, big time in the Xbox scene, it's just like, you guys have been pulled back and forth constantly. Things changing. The brand is this, the brand's now that. And it's like, we are in this new kind of era where Asha's been in charge. And it seems like they're getting all on the same page. But then you get people like Matt Booty who are just like saying not what you think they would say. But at the same time, like, Matt Booty, you should know better. Do you actually know better? Like, right now, too much? And you're saying what you shouldn't say yet? Or are you kind of like rebelling somewhat, or something like that, trying to damage control, like ease the I don't know. Like I said, and you brought up, I don't know what to think. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Especially for a company that talks as much as they do, I still don't know. I feel like, dude, I'm not kidding. Every week or two, I feel like something is changing right now.
Some new direction.
There's like some mixed messaging. We're doing this. Okay, 1 week, everyone goes with that for like a couple weeks, a month maybe. Someone says something else. It's like, whoa, hold on, wait. And you're saying this now, this kind of thing like that. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Sony's got their own problems. Like, Sony doesn't talk maybe enough, or sometimes they just kind of write it out. Yeah. But at least I guess they don't have someone contradicting each other, like two high level people, essentially.
Yeah.
So my guess is Cog. My theory is they're waiting to see how things do this year, and of course they're going to wait to see how Gears, and that's probably the main one, and Clockwork, to see how they perform, to kind of go from there, is my guess.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
But so maybe they're not trying to commit too hard to which way yet.
Yeah, it almost feels like a hedging. Like a Booty's comment kind of read it. Like, I'm hedging my bet. I'm giving myself giving us an out just in case.
Yeah,
kind of energy
in case something changes. Yeah, like, sure. But if Gears does really well for them being a console exclusive and whatever, and Clockwork, and they go further in that direction, they can be like, wait, we're all good. But in case things change and they start going the more multi-platform strategy again, they'll be like, hey, dudes, like, we told you. We told you not to get too comfortable. So, very
we
interesting.
Always said.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh,
always with Xbox.
Yeah, I saw Maddie saying some shit. He was like, just shut up or something like that.
Man. Classic Xbox. You never have enough to talk about.
Yeah. Justin Marion wrote in and said, sort it out to the physical games clowns harassing people online.
Ooh.
This has been like a contentious topic, obviously. Being rude and harassing devs, small and large, is only hurting the game industry and the people making games. And for what? To try to get a disc that doesn't have the full game on it anyways? You're not getting Sony to redesign the PS6 and invest new discs to fit these large games on them. I now have a Legend Digital Deluxe Premium pre-orders through PSN to show support and disdain for these idiots.
Damn.
Sort it out and see a therapist. Damn, Justin.
Justin, we got to name and shame. We wrote
Yeah.
He's standing on business.
We have some spicy ones this week, dude. I think we have a counter for that later on, too. So I wanted to throw those both in.
Mm-hmm.
And just to be clear, all these sorted outs, I don't necessarily endorse any of them or condone any of them. I just think they're funny, and I want to put them on the show.
Absolutely, you gotta.
That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, dude, he's calling people idiots, dude.
Hilarious. He going in.
Yeah, he's going in.
That's
all
hilarious.
Right. Walk forward cutscene. Wrote a great name.
Mm-hmm.
My sorted out is for all the fake outrage surrounding id Software. Shot right at Colin. If you're so upset about the layoffs, why didn't you play the Dark Ages? And why aren't you playing the Revelations expansion right now? It plays much more like Eternal. Mm-hmm. Don't even think about using Day 1 Game Pass as an excuse when Expedition 33 and Oblivion launched a month prior and crushed it while also being Day 1 Game Pass games. Even Stalker 2 outperformed it, and that game was broken.
I mean, I get the sentiment. And, it's tough. Look, I don't want to minimize, the gutting of the studio. Like, my main thing is the luminaries that were lost. That's my thing.
Sure.
Like, damn, they lost really veteran leadership, veteran guys who really understand that tech. And yeah, the fear at first was like, whoa, like, are they just a shell of themselves? I was worried they were going to be turned 10, to be honest with you. We're just like, we just keep it around, kind of thing. So I am glad that they got in front of it. The studio made a statement. I am glad that Hugo Martin got in front of it. That's huge because, again, he's steward of, the Doom, the Dark Ages and everything that's going on right now, just the Doom franchise right now. And for him to say, okay, look, we're still, as big as we were in 2016. And, we're still doing, obviously, Tom Warren put out the report. They still have a Doom project. So I'm like, okay, cool. That gave me hope. I'm like, all right, cool. Now, I'm still not defending them being gutted, you know what I'm saying? But if they're coming out, this is how I look at it, corporate. If you don't agree with what's going on vehemently, you don't have to put out no public statement doing anything.
Right.
Because you could just be like, look, I ain't really feeling this. And, especially if you're a studio lead, it's harder, I feel, like for a Hugo or a Todd Hart. Like if they're not truly, like granted, they may not like everything, but if they're disgusted, you don't get out there and say, hey, things are not that bad, guy. Things are great. Not great, but you know what I'm saying? Like things are okay, guys. Let kind of soothe the savvy. So look, yes, it's part PR spin. We're not fools here. Part of it's PR spin. We gotta soothe the savage beast. But there's a part of them. This is the point I'm trying to tell people. They've been given some form of assurances of things that they want. Because then you're more inclined to make a public statement and say, hey, it's not as bad, because maybe they told you, hey, okay, we gutted this, but you're going to get this, you're going to get that, or we may build whatever the promises were. That's how corporate works. So that's why when I see him and tell him, they're giving you something, because you now want to jump in front of it, because normally you wouldn't say anything.
Yeah.
You've been incentivized is what I've been trying to say.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I was kind of surprised to hear they said they were working on Doom again. I don't know if that means necessarily just like an expansion again or something smaller. But I was kind of hoping they'd try something different to space it out.
I see what you're saying, to space it out.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, I love Doom. I love Doom. I don't want Doom to go anywhere. But like maybe throw in a Quake there, see what their version of Quake would be now, or something like that. Or something completely new, maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah. But
I agree.
Yeah, whatever they're going to do. I like it, so looking forward to whatever game they got coming.
Yeah, I'm glad there, for sure.
All right, Marcus wrote in. It said, sorted out to myself. I am a big physical collector, and when Xbox games started coming to PlayStation, I wanted the discs, but sadly, I'm strict on discs not being coasters. Indiana Jones, Forza 5, The Outer Worlds 2, all not complete on disc. But I'm a hypocrite. I need Halo. Yes, it's a coaster, but I need that coaster in my collection. Screw you, Xbox, for never putting games on disc, apart from Gears Reload being complete. And screw you, PlayStation, for taking away discs. Sort it out to myself for still buying. Have a good day, gents. I love these kind of ones. The call outs, but they're like, I'm guilty of it, though. Everyone's got a price.
Yeah.
Everyone.
$1 million man. The $1 million man. Yeah, classic. Well said. It's that. And they know it. That's the sad part.
They know it.
Yeah, like you ain't going anywhere.
You ain't gonna do shit.
Yep. And you know how they was gonna do them? You know how they do it?
Yeah.
I don't care what it was. I feel it was a coordinated, strategic move. This is kind of genius by Sony. They go, okay, we want to get rid of this physical media. We want this out of here, right? So what we'll do is we have the marketing with Rockstar.
Yeah.
Send GTA out there first.
Yeah.
Digital only. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, you ain't gonna buy GTA because it's digital.
You ain't gonna buy GTA? You ain't gonna buy GTA? Okay. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, sure.
Then they saw, they said, yup, all right, got him. Yep. Now, PlayStation, we're no longer at, and they're letting you know now, because they know all they gotta do is send you a shiny GTA. Dudes already sold for 10 pieces of silver for some Call of Duty Black Ops digital. People already, people put their tiki torches down quick. I was like, yo,
like it's fucking, you're like talking like it's Judas, like selling, ratted out Jesus to the Romans.
They ratted out Jesus. They sold for 10 pieces of silver and a Call of Duty. There's like, oh my God, that's the greatest Black Ops. I love it. Bro,
yeah, Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and 2. That was like a week later. That was so funny.
They were like, we got them. Again, I don't want to. Physical bros are really bad right now.
Yeah, of course.
And I want to be respectful because look, I do agree. Yes, we should have options, bro. We should have options. Like
I want the option.
Put an attachment, because what we don't like is don't in the same breath force digital, right? But then say, yeah. Oh, by the way, our legacy, PS3 and Vita. We're just randomly taking them off the store, bro. That's scary. Now now you've got the power to just wake up one day and just take things off. That I hate that. So that's the part I wish. We need to have, like, in my opinion, like like GOG has, like, some type of digital preservation. Definitely. That's not where we have to go now. So that's the fight. I think that's the real fight now. Yeah, digital's happening, but that was just I didn't like them pulling away. I love Vita. Like, I'm a Vita guy. I was like, damn, bro, you just gonna yank these things, from people. So that's the thing. So yeah, hopefully we could get to that.
You know what's funny is, like, I saw all that kind of stuff, and I'm used to Nintendo just shutting down stores real quick. So I was like the meme first time kind of thing, seeing that.
We all sitting there with the
news. Yeah,
first time.
Yeah, I'm like, well. Because I'm like 3DS Store got shut down a while ago. Like, they just ready to kill those fucking things as soon as possible. And Nintendo's not great about old games, being able to access them. A lot of their old games. I mean, they got better at it, but it's like, can't buy it. I can't buy them.
Can't. I know.
Can't buy it. Got to rent them.
It's tough. Tough time, brother. I know.
You gotta pick your battles and take your victories when you can get them.
100%.
All right, Cog, keep it up. The exact opposite. You got anything?
Yes, I do. Keep it up, Josh Sawyer.
Oh, yeah. I just saw this thing you're probably talking about today.
Yes. Well, sometimes something new news happened today. Let me know, because I
don't know. Well, I just saw something today with it. It was like it was him talking about. He was playing Fallout, I think, New Vegas, and he was talking about the creation engine and how great it was. But then he was also just saying how buggy it is the entire time. And I was like, that's so funny. I love that shit.
Love Josh. Bro, Josh is a real one. Again, I never thought I'd get a chance to interview him. This is when Ultimate existed, right? Duke Ultimate existed back then. And we got him in for Pentiment.
Yeah, that's cool, dude.
Bro, one of the more brilliant minds. That guy he's like, not only is an amazing game developer, he's like an amazing historian. He's like, he's just a brilliant guy. He's one of the smartest guys in the room kind of guy. You know what I mean? So it's just like, you kind of like, you got to be on your A game when you go interview.
Yeah, we're talking to this game. It's like talking to Kojima. You're like, oh shit, don't want to blow it for this guy.
Exactly. So yeah, like, but one thing that I gave him credit was, like, I know a lot of people get crap, with Phil with the whole, like, hey, they allow studios to run rampant, too much creative fear. And that's fair. I think there's some fairness to that. But also, I always tell people, listen to our Josh Sawyer interview, because what you realize was that these companies were like, we're not signing with you, Xbox, because your history was meddling and doing too much. And we need assurances that we are going to have. So part of his thing was like, I'm not joining unless my project gets released. And it was his side project, which was Pentiment. Yeah. And he had a smirk when he told us this. I was like, so I stopped. I said, wait a minute, Josh, you
that's
just
cool.
Can't say that. I was like, he's like, yeah. And he said, I flex some creative muscle there. And I was like, that's how we got Pentiment. But realistically, why I'm happy to keep it up is that not only that, a lot of Fallout fans love New Vegas, right?
Yeah.
They love, Obsidian, and we just didn't understand like what is going on. Why can't this happen? So to hear the news that Josh Sawyer is going to be leading an Obsidian-led mainline Fallout game is amazing. And I'm super happy for him because no disrespect to Bethesda makes great open worlds, I feel. But when it comes to narrative and choice and consequence, I feel Obsidian is way better, especially him. The games that he makes, Sawyer, that's peak Obsidian to me. So him, I would just love to be a fly on the wall, just see him talking to, Todd or whatever. And I'm just so happy because that was my dream. No disrespect to Pentiment, because I will got to throw a little Pentiment slander in the sense that when they told me, yo, Josh Sawyer's got a game coming, I didn't know what it was. I was like, oh, if I'm right, I'm like, AA, AAA, and I was like, "Oh, it's Bible Stories, the game." Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Don't get me wrong, Pentiment is amazing. It just wasn't what I thought. So now it's like Sawyer with a budget, Sawyer with a IP. Super happy for. So I'm sorry. Keep it up, Josh Sawyer. You a hustler, man. Whatever you doing in the building, baby. I like what you're doing. You fought because that means he wants to do this. That's what I think people realize. Luminaries don't just. If they don't agree with something, they're like, yo, I'm out.
Yeah,
literally, I know this guy's person. He's shown it to me that if he doesn't get what he wants, he ain't doing it. So the fact that he's doing a mainline Fallout game, what that question is going to be whether it's Creation Engine, which you said, like I say, he's choked in the past. Is that a mandate by Bethesda to say, okay, look, we gave you the IP, but you got to use it because we need mods. We need, you know what I mean?
Right.
That's a good question. Or does Josh push back and say, look, ours is kind of a different take and we are comfortable as a studio? Because remember, Obsidian just uses Unreal. Right?
Yeah, I was going to ask you, what they use.
Right. Okay. So that's going to be the real question. I would love to be a follow-on development, but shout out to Sawyer, man. But that man's a hustler.
Yeah.
He's something else.
I guess it's like, is it important for you to be able to pick up cheese and store it in a room, I guess, in a house to you?
That's a good question.
Use Creation Engine.
But it's a tough one, though, Brad, because even though I agree, like, is that necessary if they do it a spin? The thing that I know a lot of people that don't like Bethesda, we got to give them this. I know people don't like Starfield or whatever, but why these games resonate, they almost, because of the sandbox nature, they're almost like live service single player games. I can mod it. I can come back and create my own my own missions, my own, reality based on the things I can manipulate in the world. And people love that. And I think, this is going to be Sawyer's fight. Not that he's going to get bullied into it, but I know corporate Asha and them going to be like, how much money we make on mods and why don't we have that in your, I'm curious about those conversations. That gets interesting.
Yeah, I guess my thing for him would be if he is considering using Unreal, it'd be like, it's just way more efficient. And we can get talent on this way easier.
Yes.
Like more people know how to use Unreal than Creation 100%. Engine.
Yes, good call out.
So maybe it'll be just speed up the process. It just depends what their plans are with the game, I guess, or whatever their vision is, like you're saying. Yeah. Case by case. I have two actually, but one of them was going to be them getting these Fallout projects in line, because I agree with you and Maddie. You guys have been saying this for years. Is like, how is there no Fallout anything? You have 76, but that's not like the main thing. It's a thing, and it can please some Fallout fans, but Fallout is like mainly a single player franchise. It's like with Final Fantasy, you have the online games, but you also have this standalone single player ones still. Those still coming. So, you feed the soul that way.
Oh, yeah.
But now you're making it happen. And that's great. I think Obsidian making one makes a whole lot of sense, and it should have happened a long time ago, depending on if they wanted to or not. I have no idea if the Obsidian wanted to. Anyways, and how protective Todd was of Fallout and all that kind of stuff, Asha is like, no. That's the kind of leadership we need. Like, I understand Phil had a completely different relationship with them. They seemed like good friends with each other, but this seems more like business time right now.
Yep.
And I think that's what's needed right now. So I'm happy about that. Are they doing another Fallout game? Did Bethesda say that they're starting work on Fallout 5 or whatever.
Fallout 5, yeah.
Okay, so that's great.
Yeah.
I will say, though, the other hand, these games are far away. And this reminds me of, it won't be probably the same case, but it reminds me of Elder Scrolls.
Oh, man.
It reminds me of like, look, guys, we know everyone hates us right now. We know the chips are down. Break the fucking glass. We're making Fallout. We're not going to show you dick. Not even a logo, though. Nothing. But it exists. It's like, okay. But at this point, I think people are okay with that because they just want acknowledgement that it's happening. Like Matty fucking over the moon.
Bro, living his best life.
Living his best life right now. He's living his best life with that KOTOR thing. Like,
yes.
This poor boy had KOTOR remake announced a while ago, and that thing is just like, I don't even know what the fuck's going on with that game. So he needs some wins. So hopefully he can get that. And honestly, I think with Fallout from Obsidian, it'll get more eyes on that company again. And they'll kind of get maybe more respect. I don't think they get as much respect as they deserve. I don't think they're like top of the line developer or anything like that, but I think they are underrated in a lot of regards. So hopefully, like, I mean, I didn't play about it. It didn't look very interesting to me, and I know a lot of people liked it. But like, let's be real, it hasn't been received that well.
No, that's by fair. Players. It's what is it, 82 or something like that, 83, whatever. Good, solid game, some flaws for sure. But yeah, we're not going to sit here. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh yeah, it's critical.
No, yeah. You know I'm just saying, like perception-wise from players, like that game's like already out of everybody's mind. No one gives a shit about it anymore.
For sure. But yeah.
So, and sadly, Outer Worlds 2 kind of seems like that happened as well. I heard Maddie and Locke really liked it, so that's good. But not enough people are playing it. It's like
sales
kind of people just like skipping over it. So maybe this will get more eyes on them again, which would be great because I would love that. You know, they're a local dev for me. Oh, they're like 10 minutes from me. So I want these guys to do well. You know, I got to support the local team.
Absolutely.
Them, Blizzard, right there. Yeah, it's like gotta support those boys. So I'm hoping the best for them. So
that's a good point.
Very excited. I'm actually Cog more excited about their version of Fallout than Bethesda's. I think that's more interesting, bro.
Careful.
Just fucking Bethesda, man. Just pisses me off, dude.
Get you pissed.
You got your asses fucking beat by The Witcher 3 with Fallout 4. Beat hard. Then you come out with Starfield, which I didn't love. I played 11 hours of it. Didn't love it. I know people love it. You love it. Cog Gene loves it. Maddie, I think, enjoyed it. But they've been getting their asses beat in the RPG. They used to be the premier Western RPG studio.
That is fair.
They've been getting their asses kicked for a while. So hopefully they can get back in action, you know?
I feel you.
Dude, please. Just like, how many times do we still got to do the awkward camera zoom to talk to an NPC that zooms in a little to the face? Like, can we just do something else? Like, I understand you want to keep it immersive, but like,
that's real.
Can't you think of something better at this point?
I
don't know. Maybe they'll work on that. That's like a pet peeve of mine. Bro, you got to work on those loading screens. Enough, man. Like, I was playing Oblivion Remastered, and I know Oblivion's an older game, but it's like, fucking a loading screen to go upstairs in a house that I already have to load to go into?
Damn it, Brad.
I remember Starfield had a lot of loading screens too. I'm like, come on, guys. Like, is this like because of the creation engine, this is the price to pay? I don't want to pay that price.
What you don't want to like manipulate 35 million oranges and potatoes in the world?
I don't give a shit about that at all. Well, you could pick up every ad. It's like, I don't give a fuck about this Coke bottle or whatever you're gonna find here.
You're clearly looking forward to the Obsidian versions of it.
Yeah, it's like, cool. Don't get me wrong, it's cool that you could do that stuff. I think that is really cool. I respect tech like that, but it's like, at what cost though?
No, fair. To me. That's the cost.
I am a non-expert in this stuff whatsoever. I have no idea truly, but I'm just saying as a casual player of these games, that's the feeling I'm getting.
I got you. Look.
So we'll see. Yeah. Sorry, that turned into a sorted out real quick.
I love it. No, this is good. I'm learning about your tastes. But to your point, you're honest about it. You're like, look, I don't care about that aspect, right? Of manipulating every object. Why are you with the antiquated turnaround? Why are you with the Lotus? These are valid Bethesda creation engine criticisms. I don't think there's anything wrong in what you said in that regard. And then I think the point that resonated the most, well, a lot of people agree with you, is they feel the champ. I mean, Bethesda was the champ.
They were the champ. They were.
Right? So a lot of people feel like, yo, the champ, he been rock. Like, people done lapped him now, right? Then people will say, look at what Larian's doing, right? They will say, look at what I forgot.
CD Projekt.
CD Projekt. You made a good point. I forgot when Fallout 4 dropped. It was The Witcher right there.
Yep.
I forgot about that. And that was the matchup. People were like, it was a clear cut with it, because not that the Fallout 4 was terrible, but people didn't like the voice protagonist. People didn't feel it was RPG enough.
Yeah.
That they felt like it casualized a little bit of certain things with Fallout 4.
Because I believe I played Fallout. Let me see. Just to be clarify, I think Fallout 4, I want to see when this came out. Exactly. What date? November. Okay.
Yeah.
And The Witcher.
When did Witcher 3 come out? I felt like they were around the same time. Did we get that
May?
wrong?
No, sorry, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I played The Witcher first.
Okay, but they were like the same year. Yeah. Okay, so I know I wasn't completely off, but I remember it was the comparison, because Witcher 3 was that.
Because that happened to me. Because I played Witcher 3, then I played Fallout like sometime after that, and I was like, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck?
You wasn't feeling VATS. You wasn't feeling.
No, I actually really like the VAT system.
I love that.
I think the VATs are super cool. I really like it. But I think it was more of just kind of not pushing forward. Like, I played Fallout 3 and I liked Fallout 3. I was like, oh, this is cool. That was my first Fallout game.
Okay.
And I'm a total noob and like novice into all of Bethesda, like RPGs and all that kind of stuff. So, but then I played 4 and I was like, man, this doesn't seem like that big of a leap to me. Especially because, Fallout 3 was PS3 era and this was PS4 era.
Yes.
And like Fallout 4, I love Valentine though, the synth guy. That guy's tight. But I was like, this base building thing, I'm like, this doesn't work, I don't think. And it's just, I don't know. It didn't impress me when The Witcher 3, and I've played Witcher 1 and 2 before that, and that game like really impressed me, where I was like, whoa, this game's fucking insane.
Hell yeah.
And I played Fallout and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like, okay, more to save to you, more a little safe.
And like, it's because, like, these guys made Skyrim and shit and Oblivion, which are incredible games. So it's just like weird to me. They just didn't like push the envelope like I expected. It's kind of like, damn, like this is fine, but kind of expected more, I guess.
I get you.
So that I need that like ambitious, but like
truly,
runs good as well from them.
Yes.
Your game's got to run good, man. Like Oblivion Remastered's still not running good. It's like you can't just abandon stuff like that, man.
That's not good luck. I hate that about that. That they have in my opinion, a major QA issue. I don't want to. I don't want to give them the out. Like, oh, that's just the charm. Like, no, like, okay, it's one thing.
I think the charm is okay for like a game or two.
Yeah.
Like I remember when Skyrim came out, Cog. You remember this? Like people laughing at glitches and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, it's so funny, dude. Like someone get hit and there's flying a million miles in space.
Yeah.
I get it. I remember like Reddit and that whole thing was like, oh, I took an arrow to the knee and all that shit. Everyone just fucking eating that up. And it's fine. You can do that. But only so much. You're going to have diminishing returns. And we're in the era where everyone's ready to fucking jump down their throat right now.
They people are overly critical. Like they see something in the game.
Oh yeah, it's like where Naughty Dog's at right now. People are ready to kill that company.
Bro, remember where Insomniac, what was it, Puddlegate?
Yes, yeah.
Bro, like gamers now? Like, why doesn't this? And like it gets crazy. So yeah, I agree. It's way tougher right now, especially with social media.
Like YouTubers. This could be Maddie actually too. They're waiting for Todd to say whatever he's going to say about this game, Fallout. The next thing you know, they're waiting for that "it just works" moment. Whatever, 4 times the detail, whatever they said. They're waiting for these. They're waiting for these gotcha moments.
Oh, you already know the clips in 4K.
The clips,
they'll be ready.
They're going to be flowing. They're ready to go. So they got to be extra careful this time around. So exciting times though.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Quickly add another quick one, just shout out to Blood of the Dawnwalker. They went gold recently, Rebel Wolves, with that game, which comes out September 3rd, I think. So quite a ways to go still. Seem pretty confident if it's already gone gold. Love to see that. I'm very excited about that game.
The game looks good.
Looks good. Old Witcher guys, vampires, open world. Can't do everything in one run playthrough. I love that shit. So sign me up. I hope it's good. Yeah, sign me the hell up.
It looks sick.
All right. Where are we at now? We got to read the audience.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, me and Cog just got caught up talking about Bethesda.
Just having fun. Sidetrack.
Yeah. Cream Lord wrote in and said, "Howdy, boys." I don't like that name. I have to keep it up for id Software. The DLC for the Dark Ages is insanely high quality. It's like Eternal in the Dark Ages had a baby. I hope that after what Microsoft did to them, they can recover. Hugo Martin is still there, who has been in the game director since 2016, which gives me some hope. And he just did a stream the other day and made it pretty clear that Doom isn't over yet. I guess time will tell if they're able to rebound. I have a Slayer's mark as a tattoo. And these games mean so much to me, so I'm choosing to be optimistic about their future. Sad that so many people were laid off the day before delivering something this excellent. Yeah, true, dude. I have heard good things about this DLC that's really good. I was one of those who wasn't as hot on this game compared to the other two. But it sounds like they've done a lot of things that would entice me more. So
yes, Revelation.
Might get back on that later. I don't own the game.
Okay.
Because I played it on Game Pass when it came out.
Got it.
I'm like, maybe I'll catch it on a Steam sale or something. I'm sure there's going to be one around the winter. I don't need to rush to play this game.
Revolution's late. I would advise it's all the feedback for guys like you.
Cool. Yeah. That's great. I love that shit. And just to be clear, I don't think Doom the Dark Ages is a bad game whatsoever. No. Just each Doom game kind of has like its own little flavor, and it was just my least favorite flavor of ice cream out of the three. That's all.
A lot of people agree with you too. Yeah.
Jace Tumulovic wrote in and said, "I'd like to give a big keep it up to my backlog. Everyone seems so concerned with the future of gaming, but this feels like the perfect time to finally return to Yakuza, Dragon, and many more. And with my AYN Thor shipping soon, I imagine it could go for the rest of my life without needing a new game. Thanks for being there for us, backlog." Yeah, shout out to your backlogs. As long as you don't neglect them.
Yes.
The backlog will be good to you.
Always would be good. Even during quiet times, which are rare.
I want quiet times, man.
Same. I'll be like, yo, game got delayed. Yes.
Yeah, dude, give me multiple months. Give me a fucking year with no new games, and I would have plenty of stuff to play.
So plenty. Much to catch up on. Preach.
All right. Let's get a game recommendation from the audience for the audience. Shimon wrote in. Is that like a Michael Jackson thing?
Yeah. Shimona. Yeah, that's definitely Mike.
Game recommendation. Hey, Brad, recommending Romeo is a Dead Man. Talk about a fever dream, but in the best possible way. Devil May Cry vibes with the weirdest yet most creative experience I've had in a long time. Check it out, y'all. This is Grasshopper. Suda51.
Oh, Suda.
Yep.
Oh, I love Suda. So wild.
Yeah, his games. I haven't played a whole lot of his games, but when I do play them, I'm like, whoa, these are wild. This man has a vision, and I think a lot of his vision is very rough from what I've played gameplay wise, but there is a vision there, and you could tell when you play one of his games, it's one of his games. So I always give an auteur like that a shout out.
It looks cool. Yeah, I'm checking it out now. Okay.
Yeah. Shout out Shadows of the Damned. Him and Shinji Mikami on that game. That game was sick. It's ridiculous, but it was fun.
Luminaries.
Yeah, man. All right, Cog. Last game for us this week, which is This Is the Police. I think Micah talked about this like a year. This game's been out for a while, right?
Yes.
Okay.
This is actually my second playthrough. Yeah, I haven't played this.
Comeback. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't played this game. I played this game first on Nintendo Switch.
Oh, wow. That's so funny. You playing on a Switch?
Bro, this game, I don't know how. It was one of those things. It's early in the Switch life cycle. I beat Breath of the Wild. I'm on the store. I'm like, what is this? Yeah, I'm like, what is? So I'm like, this looks interesting. And then I watched it. I'm like, wait a minute. It's the voice of the guy that did Duke Nukem, who plays Jack Boy. You play this kind of / corrupt / police chief kind of thing. So it's a strategy stim adventure game where pretty much with an amazing narrative and amazing voice acting. Let's just get that off the bat. And check your Discord. I sent you some messages. So basically, I will you basically have you run a police station. You have a set amount of cops, and there's like shifts, day shift, night shift, whatever. And then what happens is the basic core gameplay is this. On the left side of the screen, cases are coming. They be like, yo, LA shooting, you know what I'm saying, is going down. And then you've got your officers that they all have a number over them. They have like that's their professionalism rating.
Star rating.
How good they would be, you know, anything. Now, so a lot of cases, they'll sell you the set amount of cops that probably should go to the scene based on the severity of the crime. So you'd be like, okay, this is a 3-man job. But sometimes you're like, hey, Officer Sanchez got like a 300, rating.
You can handle it.
I'll send him and maybe one other instead of 3. You know what I mean? You could do that. Then you have your ones with low professionalism.
Right.
And then you'll have, like I said, not only that, the random events, but the dope part about it is like all of them have personalities. Some dudes will be like, yo, I'm not showing up to work today. I'm going to do this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? So you could choose to give them the day off. Then you got you got shift A, shift B. Hiring new people. The other thing about the game is detective work. There's also times where it's like, okay, there's a murder that goes down, and you basically, it's like a game of Pictionary where you have to, there's like, this person was shot, activist such and such was shot on the scene at this way thing. You've got like 4 or 5 eyewitness accounts who you could choose to believe, and then you have the end scene, right, of what happened. So then, based on the detectives you assign, their professionalism, they'll try to construct pictures of what they think has happened. So now you have to put the pictures in sequence, the right ones, right? To see, okay, in this order, I think based on all the information I have. Now, some of them are false positives. Some of the witnesses are lying, right? And then you got to kind of put that together. And then it's still not over. Even if you solve it, right? Okay, that was secret event. Now you have to send your officers over there to the suspect. And then depending on how dangerous he is or whatever it is, and the professor, you could then solve a case and then mess up because the guy got away, someone got killed, on the scene. It's that kind of thing. So the game has so much micromanagement, but where it really wins, first of all, I love the art style. It's called Weppy Studio.
It looks cool, yeah.
Bro, it's a very distinct art style, right? But what I think, Brad, bro, they go there. There is not, like, the fact this game exists with the level of sexuality, the level of crime, the level of vulgarness in the voice act. But here's the thing, bro. This game goes there with the most sensitive issue. I load up the game. I was telling Maddie this. I was like, I sent you a picture.
Yeah.
So now, mind you, so this is your day-to-day management. You're Jack Boy. Then you got to deal with the mob. The mob be like, yeah, so what's up, man? We gonna need you to give us $100,000 off the books every month, and you got a ticking timer on that, where it's like, if you keep ignoring them, you'll see a cinematic where they come up to your house and they just straight murder you.
Whoa,
bro! So you got that. Then you got City Hall, right? So City Hall be like, hey, the mayor, he's trying to win the election, and look, there's racial tensions right now. The game's This is the funniest thing I've ever seen again. It's like, yeah, we got these racial tensions going on, so I'm going to need you to fire all the black cops, all you have on your force.
Damn.
Excuse me? This is the police?
Yeah.
Like, bro, this game is wild. Okay, what you going to
say? Does it take place at a certain time period, or is it
it's a fictional time. It's called you're the city of Freeburg, right?
Okay.
Jack Boy, the main protagonist who you are, bro, he's got his own problems. He's like a drunk. He's got a wife that left him.
Of course,
bro, the voice acting, the story, the writing is so amazing. Like, literally, the writing is so good. Sometimes I pause the game, screenshot, and laugh out loud. I'm like, this is hilarious.
That's cool.
Who did this? Bro, so they have This Is Police. They did come up with a This Is Police 2. Police 2, they tried to take the criticism. They're like, yo, there's no action in this game. It's just, whatever. So they tried to make actually a turn-based component when you send the officers out there.
Okay.
It's okay. It's simple.
I prefer the original.
The original to me, the music actually very jazzy, very time period PC, kind of, and they give you a lot of different tracks to kind of pick, but I think this is one of the most underrated. It's a Steam sale, I believe. I think it was still going on when Weppy was doing it, where you get the bundle of all their games for like $8. It's like this, please, 1, 2. They got this other game. Weppy Studios, it's a crime. This game, people don't know about it, and I will definitely be the biggest advocate for it. It is hilarious. This is the Police. Co-sign for me. I highly just play a little bit of it. I'll just tell people, just play 20 minutes. I dare you that you won't be addicted. I dare you. I'm telling you, this game. So this is my like go to bed game. This is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we do a couple cases. Let me do a couple things. Yeah. And what it is I used to play it on Switch. I beat it on Switch, and I rebought it on Steam and on Xbox. And I want to get the achievements on Xbox. And that's why I was like, let me knock this out.
That's cool, man. It's got you itching for.
Yeah.
That's fun. When you're like, oh, man, I want to get the achievements because it's that addicting. A reason to keep going.
Facts. My 2 comfort food games are usually This is the Police or Destiny right before bed. I'm like, all right, do a couple things, and then I call it for the night.
Yeah. I'm really happy to hear like that they go pretty hard on a lot of subject matter.
Oh, yeah.
Because, the cops deal with a lot of fucked up shit, so it's cool to see like you as a player kind of have to deal with this like you showed me like a black activist got shot in like one of the screenshots or something like that, like very like real, like relatable crimes. Bad shit happens.
Bad shit happens. What I like is they're not afraid to tackle it, but they have their spin and humor on certain things, and then they have their serious moments on certain things, but it's really well done. I can't describe how much fun this game is.
Yeah, with things like this kind of like subject matter, I think it's cool to do, but you just have to do it in a good way. I think that.
Yes, 100%.
Like you don't want to. I think it should be like not necessarily the entire game, like throwing shit like this at you, but like occasional things where it comes up, it's just like whoa, hold up here. Because if you get a game like this, you gotta have like the silly petty crimes occasionally and stuff like that.
Oh, bro. Dude is streaking out front, and grandfather, and it's mumbling words. What do you do? Sometimes, another thing I forgot to tell you, another thing too is it becomes there's not enough cops and there's too much things going on in a day. There are a lot of false alarms. And what the writing is so excellent is you got to deduce to see, okay, you know what? Also, some success rate depends on sometimes like if you said like a female cop to a situation, she might be better diffuse based on whatever that specific. So it's so well written, bro. And that's the thing that they don't get enough credit. And then also I forgot another thing. There's also what I would consider the choose your adventure. Sometimes you send someone to the scene or you send something, and it's like, okay, you got to the scene, but let's say car stolen, right? You send the officer to see. You go there, car's unattended. Do you sneak around? Do you guns drawn? Like depending on that, could go another path. So it's still not over, and there's these other layers to it that just adds a lot of complexity, and it's a lot of fun to it based on decision making.
Hell yeah. Billy, but not so talented, wrote and said, "Sup, Summoners. Cog, cool that you're playing This is the Police, a game I'm a big fan of. Wondering if you've played Dispatch and went backwards, or was it a recommendation? As a turn-based guy, you might like it, or might like the sequel even more, as it has some basic XCOM style missions as calls."
Yes. So yes, Dispatch. The only reason why I'm holding off because everybody's mad at me. Like, why you would love it? Why haven't you played it? Is once I heard, okay, the Xbox version is coming. It's kind of like Final Fantasy. I was like, okay, I gotta play it on my place. So I get, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to play it in the ecosystem. But yes, that's on the list. And yeah, like I mentioned, This is the Police 2. It's a sequel. It's Jack Boyd in another situation. There's this other, I think female police commissioner, and it's kind of like a small, not a small, like a very rural town. It's not like big city where the part 1 is. It's different. It's cool. It's not bad. I just don't feel I think they gave in to people, complaining that there wasn't any combat, but it is turn-based. It's okay. It's a very simple turn-based. I don't consider it. And sometimes I felt the turn-based was a little unfair, to be honest with you. I didn't feel like some of the situations were really fair, but I'm gonna get back to this Police 2. I'm just getting my my playthrough done with this the Police 1. But yeah, I am gonna give it a shot again. See if my feelings have changed, because it's been years. Most of these games I played 2017, 2018.
Yeah, it's been a while. I looked at a trailer earlier and it was from like 9 years ago.
Yeah, bro. It's like a minute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's always such a fun feeling when you return to a game that you weren't like necessarily jiving with or something like that, I guess. And you complain, you're like, oh, why was I hung up on that? It's like not a big deal. True. Something like that. You can appreciate it in a different way.
Yeah, sometimes.
But the opposite can happen as well.
Yes. You're like, oh, this didn't age well.
Yeah. All right. Let's end the show with some write-ins from the audience. If you want to write into the show, I post a thread every Saturday on our Patreon. We do this for all of our shows on their respective days, though. So if you want to write into Defining Duke with Cog and Maddie, look for that thread on our Patreon. This is from the Diddler. Hey, guys. Yes, classic Diddler. A frequent write-in person.
Oh, frequent. Okay.
Yeah, very frequent. Yeah, hey, guys. Which live service games do you actively play? I currently jump between Overwatch, Marvel Rivals, Zenless Zone Zero, and I rotate between all fighting games. I need to stop playing these games since they are all time wasters, but they always have updates that I have to try. It's the main reason why my backlog is huge as it is. Before live service games, it felt like I had more time in the day. I used to go out a lot more and still feel like I had time to play everything. Now I rarely go out, and these days feel short. I can relate to that.
Yes.
And one thing about that is it seems like, I'm sure it actually was true, but less games came out back then. Definitely.
Yes.
Even when I was like in high school and stuff like that. So I had more time to catch up. I remember like waiting months for stuff to come out. But now it just kind of comes up real quick. I'm like, oh, okay. Like I needed something to play, but now there's so much stuff to play. Live service stuff. The only thing I've been playing kind of off and on is Final Fantasy 14. But I'm probably going to take a break soon because the expansion's coming out in January. So I'll hop back in when that comes out this time around. But other than that, I haven't been playing Marathon that much. I might check out that update that's coming out with adds the PvE thing. Mode. Yeah, I might check that out a little bit to see. Check it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been kind of grinding more on single player games right now. I was away from that for a while, but now I'm getting back into it. Comes in phases.
No Overwatch for you?
No, not right now. We're not playing Overwatch right now. Okay. Come back and gotta take breaks.
Okay, fair enough.
Gotta take breaks. Oh, I'm not done with the game forever or anything like that.
Right, you're downtime.
Yeah, I'm just playing other stuff right now.
Gotcha. Fair enough.
That's all.
Yeah. Same for me. I'm pretty much repetitive. I will look into the Marathon PvE Bowl because I want to see how they tackle that. But it's been Destiny just on my it's basically the last hurrah, and they've added so much content. So my new thing is I'm kind of like just taking my time savoring, just go to this planet, do this activity. And everything it's pretty much the biggest update they've done. And it's such a love letter to, the fans. So it's like, bro, it's always something to do. So I'll just tackle one little thing, a time, and I'll knock in and jump out. Bro, even Sparrow Racing League, bro, so much fun. The Sparrow Racing League is back. I'm like, yo, and they got like unique weapons that are crazy amazing. So I have tons of content. I ain't even worried about that. So again, I jump in every now and then, but for the most part, like you're doing, I am also playing my major games because I could get caught up into a dangerous loop doing that. So.
Because I neglected a lot of single player stuff. Like when Marathon first came out, I played a lot of that, so I was like, "Some catch up again." I've been very behind. Like I didn't even play Bond yet. Still, I'm super behind.
Same. I'm in early in the beginning. I got to get back to that. You get caught up, bro.
Yeah. All right, a rabbit that only eats hawks wrote and said, since Brad is playing Spyro, I figured this question was relevant. We've seen all sorts of animal-based platformers. In this case, Spyro, a dragon, we've seen raccoons, we've seen apes, lizards, kind of with Gex, and cats and Stray. What other animals would make good 3D platformer, or at least an interesting protagonist? An animal, huh?
Yeah. I mean, what hasn't been done, though? I feel like we've got...
Yeah.
So much. We got cat.
You know what I was thinking of, Cog? I was like, oh, shark would be a good idea. Then I just remembered the Maneater games, which are actually, at least the first one I played was fun. That was a fun-ass game.
Yes.
Shout out, dude. Maneater.
Hilarious.
Check that out.
Yes,
it's probably very good game now, but cool-ass game, dude. You're just a shark causing terror.
Causing terror. Trying to think. I'm like, because shark, cat, Bandicoot.
What about a bear?
That's right, has a bear. You're right. No, I don't think we've had
I can't think of a bear off the top of my head.
Mm-hmm. We have our hedgehog.
Got the hedgehog, yeah.
And is it what's Slocky?
Banjo-Kazooie. But I mean, he's like, I don't know.
He's that's up. True. Yeah, he's locked up. Yeah. But yeah, people, Banjo fans would probably be upset. But yeah, I mean, trying to think, it's really not much we haven't done.
I was like, elephants are cool. Then I was like, oh, there was that game Timbo,
yeah.
Oh man.
I mean, I guess a lion or something, or a tiger or something. I don't know.
A tiger, yeah.
That's the only thing I can really think about.
You're kind of right. It's like, what hasn't been done?
Like, everyone's kind of attacked that genre with their own spin. And then, what the hell was Super Lucky Tales?
He's like a fox, right?
What was that considered? A fox. We've done foxes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We're running low on animals, man.
We're running real low on animals. What can we do, man?
I guess something crazy would be like, as a person who has a fear of snakes, snake game would be kind of wild.
Yeah.
Snake game would be kind of wild. Yeah, either like cobras or boa. Ooh. Yeah, that would be kind of wild.
Yeah, I'm not super into snakes as well.
Me, I hate snakes, so it's like I like. There's a part of me that's intrigued to see how they would tackle snakes. So I'll play with
snake platforming mechanics. Yeah. Okay, I like that answer. Mm-hmm. Let's go with that. Snakes.
Let's go with that. All
right. Sean Mason coming in hot right here.
The homie
said, "Hey, summoners, keep, bench, cut. Ocarina of Time, Halo 3, Uncharted 2, best, Sean M." Damn, Sean. Throwing out really tough questions.
Oh, man,
keep, bench, cut. All right. I'm going to keep Ocarina of Time. That's staying, baby.
We know you keep it.
I'm keeping that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Bench. Who am I benching? Who am I cutting? Damn. Okay. Here's my logic. I'm going to bench Halo 3, and I'm going to cut Uncharted 2. And I will say I'm going to cut Uncharted 2. Uncharted 2, incredible game. Calm down. Calm down, everybody. Put your guns down, all right? 4 is my favorite. I haven't played through them all recently, but I think 4 is my favorite. So it's not the peak. With Halo, 3 might be the peak.
That is clearly true.
So
yeah. I'm gonna get this is Sean. What are you doing to us?
Yeah, he's doing tough calls, man.
Bro, you getting us in trouble. There's going to be 3 fan bases or 2 fan bases out of this.
I think we're gonna make a lot of people mad this episode. Bethesda fans, if we didn't pick their favorite game for soundtracks.
Oh yeah.
And now this.
And now I'm the Halo guy, so I'm keeping that.
Keeping the Halo, okay.
Zelda fans, please don't come for me. But
it's all right. You gotta be honest with yourself. You gotta cut it.
I'm just no. We ain't cutting him.
Okay.
We're just gonna put you on the bench because I like the older ones and I like Breath of the Wild. I can bench you just for a little bit. You one of the goats, but I can put you. You got other stuff to play. I'm not cutting. I'm the same as you. Cut. I was just. I'm gonna have to cut you. I don't have that association, and I know people really love this game.
Uncharted 2 is dope.
Yeah,
it's a good game.
It is dope, and I get it. And they're like, "Cog, you better get on those games." And I think this is.
Oh, you haven't played them?
No, because this is PS3. I'm 360. That's what they get mad at me.
You can play them on PC though.
Oh, okay.
No, wait, hold on. No, sorry. Me rewind quick. You can play 4 and Lost Legacy on PC. That's
right, but not the older ones because that was. I'm assuming these are when this is height of PS3 era.
Yes, but you can play them on PS5. They have PS4 remastered.
Oh, remastered
done by Bluepoint.
Everyone is saying because I remember I played 1 and I wasn't wowed.
1 is like good first step. 2 is like it's like the Assassin's Creed thing.
There you go.
2 is like the fucking you're like, whoa,
That's what I heard. That's what I heard. I heard people like, Carl, you've only played 1. 2 is when it really
2 is when it gets crazy.
Yeah. And it's funny people tell me that because I was just like, these are the same people that get mad at me when I say, hey, I like Avowed as a foundational piece.
Sure.
I'm like, bro, I'm from the era where the Uncharted 2 could happen. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to tell people. But I do need to play it because people really love that game. I'm like, all right, I got to give it a fair try because remember, I'm a Tomb Raider guy. Yeah. So I always looked at 1 like, oh, use a fraud Tomb Raider, male
dude Raider.
Yeah, you're a dude Raider.
Yeah.
Boss, that was great.
Yeah,
definitely. So that's how I always looked at it like that. But people are like, no, it got hard. It's fun. Mm-hmm. I think I did play. Did they have like what was the Vita one?
Golden Abyss.
I played that.
Oh, you played Golden Abyss? That's funny.
I played Golden Abyss. That's what's
probably
so funny.
The worst one.
The worst one. Yeah, and again,
it's not like bad,
I wasn't wild. It was around launch.
It was a launch game, I think, or close.
Yep. And I was like, all right, let me give it a shot. Plus, I want to show off my new hardware. And I was like, why do people like this? I was just like, it's okay. It wasn't terrible. It's just okay. But again, I didn't play the best ones, and I do need to play.
Yeah, I would love to get your opinion on it, especially like 2, whenever you get to it, because you're not playing it when it was there, like when it's crazy new tech. It's an older game now, so I wonder what you think about it now.
Yeah, so 2 for its time was like,
oh yeah, 2 was insane for its time. The set pieces, dude, and next level, next level. Yeah,
dope.
All right. A very special boy wrote in and said, with all the talk about digital media, etc., won't the next phase just be buying direct from publishers? Websites? I recently bought some virtual currency for Skate off the EA website because they give you more coins if you buy directly. Won't the next step just be publishers giving better deals on their stores to essentially cut Sony and Xbox out? That is interesting.
It is interesting. Yeah, I mean, this direct, to consumer kind of thing is interesting. I just think probably Sony is not like going for it. Like they want control, like that storefront.
Yeah, because like, how are you gonna buy if like a PlayStation only has one storefront? You can't put your storefront on there as well. Like you can sell things in the game to it, I guess, or you could sell a code maybe on your website for cheaper that you can put into PSN. I guess that's what you could do. Because that's kind of like the thing they're saying with the PS discs going in the future is that they'll sell codes or whatever at retailers to avoid like a monopoly, them getting sued and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's going to get tricky because, again, all this comes down to control.
Yeah.
And people trying to maximize the revenue. That's one of the main reasons. But yeah, we're going to see how the lords of the storefronts handle this.
Yeah, that is an interesting point. I haven't really thought about that very much, Special Boy. So good point to bring up. Yeah.
Good stuff.
Because, in the future, whatever, it's like, hey, Square Enix is selling their games $5, $10. I mean, Square Enix wouldn't do this because, they got the Square Enix tax and everything. But someone's on their store selling a game for $10 cheaper, digital code. It's like, okay. Because there's like key sites out there, all that kind of stuff that do stuff like that. So, yeah, maybe that'll creep more into consoles than with everything else. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, we got to see how this thing's going to play out. There's a lot of questions.
Yeah, we are in such a weird time right now with gaming. We don't have any kind of answers about how things are going to go for the most part for the next generation. We're kind of at the tail end. We're in a waiting period where there's a lot of questions still, like Cog saying.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Hashim Barakat wrote in and said, "Good day, Summoners. Did you play a game that you really enjoyed, but you didn't understand the story clearly? My most recent example is Signalis. It's a wonderful indie survival horror inspired by classic PS1 games. After finishing the game, I had to watch a few lore videos to fully understand the story. Regardless, it has become one of my favorite horror games, and I will recommend it and sing its praises for a long time. Thank you for the great content, and I wish you all a great week."
I like
this happens to me all the time with games because I love a lot of games that are like this. Dude, you play like any From Software game, you ain't getting all that story your first playthrough. Hell no. You find out stuff later on. You're like, whoa. Then you watch a lore video, like you were saying, and it's like, oh, I didn't even think about that, or I didn't even notice that. It happens all the time for me with games. So
I agree. There's so many games you go back and you try to make sense of it, or you didn't get the full scope of it. You know what actually happened to me for actually some of my smaller atmospheric games where they're very vague on interpretation.
Yes.
And you're like, okay, what happened with that ending? What do you think? I think of games like there was this game I really liked. Nobody liked. It was called Somerville. I love this game.
Oh yeah, I remember that game. Yeah.
Again, flawed, but it had a couple things about it that it was the guys that remember it
was like Limbo guys, right?
Yes, remember the guys that made Inside and whatever. Yeah, so they made Limbo, then they made Inside, then they split, and one group made Cocoon, which is an amazing different game, and then another group made Somerville, and Somerville kind of looked a little bit more closer to Inside to me, so I was like, let me go with that, see what it is. It turned to find out that Cocoon was the better game, but Somerville. Bro, there is some relationships between humans and robots and some other things and messaging. When you get towards the end, it's an epic sequence, and it had multiple endings. But I was like, "Yo, what did this mean?" And I was watching YouTube videos and people on their synopsis of what happened, and I was like, "Oh, this is great!" Like you go down a rabbit hole and stuff like that. So yeah, I love games like that where sometimes it's open to interpretation, or just in general where it's just like, hey, a game that has a lot of lore, but you still want to figure out, more context and stuff. So yeah, it happens to me all the time.
Yeah, man. All right. With that, we're done, Cog. Great episode. Yes, love chatting with you as always. Thanks for joining me. Appreciate it. Before we go, anything you want to plug? Final thoughts, words, anything like that?
Man. No, for sure, man. Again, another fun episode. Summerside's always fun. I was like, I got the call. I was like, yeah, we gonna do it. When you said soundtracks, I was like, oh, you couldn't get me here fast enough. I was like, I had to cut things off the list. I was like, oh, this is great. So yeah, super dope to actually do the show with you and all that. And then as far as plugging, yeah, man, on lordsofgaming.net. If you guys really support the articles, it really means a lot to us. We've been growing, doing a lot of stuff. We got lots of LSM members who are now down with the team and doing their thing and putting out great content. So salute to that. And then obviously, ILP, which I'm working on. We got to get y'all scheduling. We're going to work this out because I got to get you around, bro. I'm tired of this. It's been too long.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Just give me like a week heads up.
A week heads up. Okay. Yep. Fair enough. And we got that. And then obviously, define it. And then also for the people who's been liking our Lords After Dark. Which has been all Friday. We recorded Friday, but it usually drops Tuesday. That's what Insider Gaming and a little more raw. Let's just say, or it's a one topic show.
Okay, one topic.
It's just one topic, and
is it once a week?
It's once a week. Yeah, okay. Once a week, one topic. Again, you find it on the Insider Gaming app. And salute to Tom and those guys. But yeah, get ready for Germany, and
exciting.
Goes on Gamescom, man. So I'm excited, bro.
Yeah, man. Make sure to get your rest.
Yes.
It's going to be brutal.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
It's going to be brutal, but I'm happy for you. Is Maddie going?
I heard Maddie is going.
Okay, cool.
I said, okay. All
Very
right.
nice.
Yeah. He's got things going on, man. So I'm like, all right, let's get it.
Any of our European homies, you guys see them there.
Yes.
Show them some love.
Absolutely.
I know Gamescom is humongous, so you might not see them.
I heard that people said I'm not ready for the scope.
Yeah, I heard it's insane.
I heard it's insane. So yeah, I got to do it.
Oh yeah, buckle up.
Yes, sir.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching and listening. Appreciate it. See you next week, everybody. Take care. Goodbye. Summon Sign is a product of Last Stand Media and Colin's Last Stand LLC and is proudly recorded in the USA. The show is written and hosted by me, Brad Ellis. The show is produced by Dustin Furman. All of Last Stand's theme music is by Ramon Nivarez. Summon Sign, along with the rest of Last Stand's media shows, are fan-funded on Patreon at patreon.com/laststandmedia. The following names are at the producer level on Patreon, our highest tier, and we are grateful for your kind contribution and generosity to our independent endeavor. Thank you.